Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Simply Reliable Studios watch along. This time we are doing something a little different as MLW presents an Eric Bischoff takeover. He is taking over for the night of MLW, doing all the booking. We got quite a few matches. We thought it was something different. So we figured we will add it to the schedule because the only reliable studios, SRS Studios, does not rest. When there's wrestling, when there's MMA, when there's anything that we need to put it out there for you guys. We put it out there. So, of course, I am Mr. Reliable Walter, joined for now by James the Heatman Hebert. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm looking forward to the show. I let my dad know that Eric Bischoff is doing this show. That is, from what I understand, all booked by him, as far as I
Mhm.
know. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Real excited, and yeah, ready to get the show on the road.
We should be joined momentarily by the man with the simple voice, Noah Foster, soon. I
Yes.
think he's working on getting home. He had some weather issues in Ohio, also
Yeah, which is
getting
fair
home
enough.
from work late. So that's fair enough. So, yeah. So you feeling good about the card so far?
I'm feeling good just for the intrigue. I feel like, I've been advocating that if you're not going to do the Tony Khan method of like 12 matches per card, that 7 matches is the way to go. And
Hmm.
I feel like WWE lacks in the match department lately. MLW does not. They have like the perfect amount of matches, so I'm looking forward to it. And they even throw in a couple segments there. They're gonna have the 83 weeks girls apparently. So that should be interesting to see
We're,
who
we're back in the
these people
'90s
are.
with WCW Nitro Girls. What the hell is this shit?
I mean, to be fair, I think there is some working relationship now with MLW and WWE. I only say that because Eric Bischoff literally was on NXT last night. So I feel like whatever issues there were definitely went to the back burner now. Because yeah, now we're getting this show. So there you go. But
You
hey,
know
we'll
what?
see in
I
it.
I'm shocked he didn't plug it more.
I am too. I am too. I'm shocked he didn't either. But maybe he figured, hey, MLW's got this in the bag. I don't have to do extra work. Oh, who knows? But
Hmm.
nevertheless, this is the stuff we got on deck, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna. I think the first match, if I'm not mistaken, is. I'm trying to find it. This is the one. Mystico, the MLW World Middleweight Champion, versus former WWE star Trevor Lee with I don't know what that hairdo is, but I mean, good on Trevor, I guess. That's what we got going on. Intriguing matchup. Two former WWE stars here. One is the MLW champion. I don't know. I don't know if he's held this belt for a while, but I could see a title change, but I guess we'll have to wait and see in it. I only say that because Trevor Lee is probably the more recognized name when it comes to the independents. Um,
I'm
so
not even gonna predict. I don't know enough to predict everything, to be honest.
well,
About everyone, we're doing this for the fun, but I mean, I guess just to go against you, I'll say Mystico retains, but I have no idea what the stakes and how would this will be booked. To be fair, I think because Eric Bischoff's doing a one-time booking, I think all the champs may retain here because it's not his company. He's just doing a different type of booking. But that's just
and
me. I don't know.
listen. He likes to create some controversy, so he might book a title change. You don't know.
It's
Um,
2024. I don't know what the hell to expect anymore. I just saw Matt Riddle on TNA. I just saw Eric Bischoff and freaking NXT. Uh,
and now they're both on the same show here, so
yeah, yeah. It's like
there you
I don't
go.
know. Nothing shocks me in 2024 anymore.
Let's also clear this up, folks. I just want to point out that Trevor Lee is actually the former Cameron Grimes. For those who are not familiar with his indie name, so This is
Mhm.
to the moon boy. He's going to the moon, hopefully, if he wins against Mystico, but we'll see. We saw Mystico not too long ago. Mystico actually, I think the last time we covered a Mystico match on the Reliable Studios or the Multiverse of Media, I think it may have been Forbidden Door.
I was gonna say, I think it was on the pre-show to that, right? He was on the
Yeah,
pre-show to something.
yeah, he was. Yeah, it
Yeah.
would have been Forbidden Door because CMLL had been
Hmm.
integrated into that whole concept. So,
Seems like he got the stank of the botches behind him, so we'll see how
oh no, well,
Mystico
it's
does.
hard. It's hard not to when you don't have that awful mask that you can barely see out of, and also horrible lighting that you could also barely see with. So, I mean, it's hard not to botch when you don't have that over presentation. Um,
Oh yeah, the little bluish, yellowish light. I don't even
yeah.
know what tint, the hue that was when he was
It
coming out.
was it was they were cooking with shit. That's all I know.
Mm.
We have this match, the MLW World Tag Team Championships on the line. Contra Unit. I don't know who the other guy is, but I know the Murder Grandpa Minoru Suzuki is heavily involved in Contra Unit now. This variation of it, and they will be taking on the team of Cozy Max, which is led by Satoshi Kojima, the current MLW World Champion. So, um, who do you got in this one? Team Kojima or Team Suzuki? I feel like I got to go with the Contra unit here.
I feel like the Contra unit is going to retain. I know we've seen a variation or someone who was one of the champions in Bloodsport when we called it. I know one of them were in it. And because they were showing the little highlight. Oh no, that was the guy from the GCW Tag Team Champion I'm thinking of, right? But I know one of the guys from Contra is usually a Bloodsport regular, and he fights a lot. But yeah, like I
Yeah,
said, I don't think Bischoff. I mean, he'll have a lot of balls if he does do it, but I don't think he's gonna book a title change. But it should be a hell of a match. But I can't wait till we get Noah in here because he's the encyclopedia of wrestling, especially when it comes to the Japanese wrestlers. So I
yeah.
mean,
I'm not.
I can tell you
Yeah.
I can tell you that he'll be super excited for
Oh
this
yeah,
match.
it was. By the way, that is the guy that was on Bloodsport. I just
It
don't know
is.
how you pronounce his name. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
okay,
guy that's
yeah.
coming up with Suzuki.
I
And
thought I
speaking of
said
the devil, by the way, we
say
have
his name and he appears. I believe in the simple man.
dun, dun, dun.
Hey, how you doing, Noah?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Hello to you on this fine Thursday night. Doing all right. We got home just a few moments ago. Weather's being a bit of a butt, but it's okay. I'm still awake, so hey, this should be a unique watch along. First time ever we're
Yeah.
covering MLW Major League Wrestling
Hmm.
because of the man on the marquee giving us it for one night only, Eric Bischoff. So this should be quite interesting. It's good to see you all once again here at Simple Studios. Good to see you again, James. Good to see you, Walter.
You too. Yeah, so yeah, we were just talking about this match here.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it should be a barn burner, but I said since Eric Bischoff was in charge before you came in there, I'm thinking I don't think he's gonna book any title changes because it's not his company. So, but I mean, we've seen weirder things. It's 2024, so what the hell? But I'll be safe with my picks in terms of that. But I mean, you know more about these teams here, so I think I'd rather hear what you say before I make a final decision, I guess.
This theory in Contra has gone for reinvention since it was first established in 2019 with a brief hiatus. Now returning in 2024, looking more lethal than ever. Now you got the former King of Pancrase himself, Minoru Suzuki, alongside Hikaru Kwan, now the current MLW Tag Team Champions for 99 days after beating Cozy Max, Satoshi Kojima, and the legend from CMLL, Okumura. It's one of those things where the kids from Minoru Suzuki and Satoshi Kojima goes all the way back to freaking All Japan Pro Wrestling back in fracking 2006. And Kojima, legend of the game, also Brad. He has over 3,400 matches in his illustrious career. Also, the current MLW World Heavyweight Champion that Suzuki and other members of Contra tried to take from him, but have failed. I look at this match and I figure about again, though, based on Eric Bischoff, the breather of controversy, but also there's been a balanced battle of power, it seems lately, with Contra trying to control MLW. I think they're going to try and figure out a way for maybe Carl Kwan to challenge for MLW Heavyweight Championship. The only way that works is if the tag champions get the win by hook and or by crook. I think the chance will retain here. But to your point, there's a lot of history with these two, especially with Suzuki and Kojima. But I'm curious to see how Okumura and Suzuki clash. So don't count the challengers out. He's muted. I don't know why he's laughing for.
I was listening to something. That's why I muted myself.
Oh, good, man.
My brother left me a little voicemail. I was just hoping he's not gonna come on stream and fuck with me.
Oh God! Just like last time during karaoke.
Yeah, they really saved that gag for karaoke. It's almost like you overplay a gag and the gimmick doesn't hold up as much. But anyway,
exactly.
It's still a very balanced match when you think about it. And again, for those that don't know, Okumura is a legend from CMLL, former CMLL Trios champion with the Ace of New Japan, president, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and of course the Holy Emperor Taiji, trained by the Great Kabuki.
Mm-hmm.
And previously, 110 days, they were as tag champs. He also has a victory over Hikaru Kwan at Slaughterhouse era this year. So again, I think Mr. Kwan has a lot to prove on behalf of Contra tonight.
And before you came in, we only talked about one match. We talked about Trevor Lee versus Mystico, the World Middleweight Championship. So that we can get your thoughts on that one because that was the only other one we talked about.
Well, Mystico, of course, who beat Rocky Romero for this title, now goes into his 5th defense. And, of course, he is a 26-year veteran of the game, representing CMLL, the oldest wrestling promotion in Mexico, of course. And, like you said, he's the current world middleweight champion. But, of course, the former King Grimes, Trevor Lee, of course, most notoriously known in his career, former 3-time X Division champion with 17 years of experience, trained by Matt and Jeff Hardy included. But I think also you got to look at the fact this is a first time ever singles matchup with Trevor Lee now back on the independent scene, trying to remind people exactly who Trevor Lee is. It's a big opportunity for the former Cameron Grimes. Now, whether or not he shoots his shot straight to the moon or stays ground on earth, that remains to be seen. But again, I'm not expecting title changes per se, especially with people that maybe have not been around for the long haul in MLW at this point. I think that Mystico will continue to retain.
All right, so we'll go into this, which is very unique because you could have went to X.com. I don't know if it's closed at this point, but I'm assuming since the pay-per-view's at 9, so maybe I don't know how long they're gonna give it to you. But you voted. And this is a fan's choice match. You can either vote on a tape fist match, a kickboxing match, or UWFI rules match. It's Alex Kane versus Bobby Fish. And we get to call it kind of a throwback to what WWE used to do on pay-per-views when we decide the matches. So it'd be very interested what goes on here. But what do you think, Jane?
I mean, Bobby Fish is leading the Rogue Horsemen. For those who don't know, apparently that's basically just another variation of the Four Horsemen. They are allowed it because I believe the Andersons are a part of this group. So
that's correct.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with Bobby Fish being a part of it. I'm interested to see what Bobby Fish has done since Where's the Lie, to be fully honest with you. Because
crickets.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. I actually miss Bobby Fish, man. I wanted him back in AEW so bad. I'm honestly kind of glad he's not. I'm kind of glad he's doing his own thing and started his own group in MLW with the Rogue Horsemen. So I want to see what it's about. I want to see whatever the hell this is. I'm fine with either or. I guess if it's a kickboxing match, Walter and I will have to definitely carry that one because we're the MMA guys. So
Bobby Fish, of course, has a background in MMA, as we know. I mean, for anyone that's followed that man's career.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But what do you think, Noah? What do you think of the uniqueness of this match and how fans can get to vote for it? And I mean, I'm glad they take advantage of social media. That's the good part of social media because Lord knows there's a hell of a lot of negative, but there's some positive. But what are you thinking? Which kind of match would it be, and who would you prefer to win?
Well, I look at the UWF and immediately I think of Siri from Stardom, who's undefeated in that form. And of course, that's Ultimate Wrestling fight for those that don't know. I think about kickboxing. I think that does favor Bobby Fish based on his kickboxing background. The man literally trains with a kickboxing bag, for Pete's sake. Still has some of the meanest strikes in the game. I almost think that the tape fits would probably favor Alex Kane more. Alex Kane, of course, trained by AR Fox and a former MLW heavyweight and national champion. In fact, Alex Kane lost the heavyweight championship to Satoshi Kojima back in February. But also Bobby Fish, he's lost to Alex Kane via referee stoppage back in earlier this year as well. So it's one of those things where I do think that the stipulation could go either way when it comes to which challenger in this match it favors more. But I think since Alex Kane right now has kind of been more of a, a respected name of the MLW, definitely longer founded. And also, again, he's got a victory over Bobby Fish, with Bobby Fish, to James' point, having this new rogue faction. And we know that the Andersons will be in action. And I think I'm going to give it to Bobby Fish one way or another, trying to kick his head off and knock him out by dubious means.
Yep, me too. I got it. You got to give it to the guy. I mean, he's a part of the Rogue Horsemen. They're obviously building this group up in a big way. So
you would think.
I got to go with him.
You know what's funny is that I kind of think Eric Bischoff threw the kickboxing in there as an option because it's what he wants. If you know Eric Bischoff, yeah, he's a karate guy. He grew up with kickboxing and karate. He actually likes that stuff. So don't think you can just run up on Eric Bischoff and think he's a pushover because of his what he was. This man is legit. He does have black belt karate and kickboxing. The man's legit, but I think it'll favor him. He'll be very happy if they pick it, if they don't rig it. I don't know how. There's theories of whether stuff is really, really because of the fans and if there's like a rigging system, but hopefully it is an actual fan vote. I'm not sure what they'll do. I don't even know exactly what those rules are. Noah, what are the UW rules if they pick them up?
I think it varies based on promotion, but kind of what you would think probably in a blood sport or a UFC type fight. You could win via knockout or TKO or submission. Pinfalls doesn't matter here. It's definitely more technical and ground based. And I think that close fists also yield a admonishment.
So I would prefer those rules then, but just to see knockout or submission, no pinfalls, no nothing. First man. It's a decisive winner. If you do that, then there's no controversy. There's no nothing. Somebody lost that match and somebody won because they.
mean, a knuckle duster would still be controversy. And don't forget who's booking the show, Walter. Controversy is the word of the day. The word of the day. And I'm not Mark Briscoe. I'm just saying.
That's true. And then we go from something serious. I don't know what the heck is this going to be about, but I guess it's going to be a special appearance by Paul Walter Hauser. The Golden Globe and Emmy Award winner. I don't know what the hell this segment's about.
I don't know why we can't escape this guy. He was on Full Gear, and now he's here, and now he's everywhere. He's gonna be on WWE tomorrow.
I don't know what the hell this is about.
So moving on, next match.
But Paul Walter Hauser, the one that's gonna bridge everything together. He'll be the one to get everybody to work their shit out.
And the biggest boy that supports Dutton Castle.
He's gonna trade his Golden Globe to a Nobel Peace Prize for getting everybody to get along. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
good James.
But speaking of that, something else. Speaking of somebody who's been everywhere, somebody who just made a very, very recent TNA of all places appearance. Bro, we got Donovan Dijak, former NXT superstar, who was released earlier this year, and then another person that WWE recognizes, and a UFC veteran as well, Ultimate Bro, freaking Matt Riddle is booked on here.
I mean, Matt Riddle, to be fair, he's no stranger either, again, to MLW, nor are these two men strangers to each other. While they've only had two other one-on-one encounters, and Matt Riddle's won both. They first met each other in Beyond Wrestling in 2017 and follow up with WXW, a promotion that's very familiar for someone else. We'll talk about the only women's match tonight, Ava Everett. And also Matt Riddle right now, he's a current AAA World Cruiserweight Champion, former NJPW World Television Champion as well. So the original Bro has kind of had Dijak's number. What I'm more curious about is Dijak's cornerman, it looks like. It sounds like Dijak isn't rolling solo. And again, the last time we saw Dijak in MLW was most recently he faced Kevin Knight and beat him quite emphatically in less than 7 minutes. So maybe Dijak finally figured out what it takes to beat the original Bro who crossed the line for the first time ever, if you can believe that. So again, anything's possible, but I'm very curious to see how far both these men have grown since they last encountered one another, which again was years ago.
It's a one-on-one match. If there's ever any 50-50, it's really a toss-up. It's a coin flip at this point. Like, who's gonna win? Like, I don't know how you book the. As long as somebody goes over, I think we might be.
Is it for a title or no? Just
no,
pure
one-on-one match.
Pure ground. But I think Donovan needs this, man. You know, he's been released. He's got something to prove while he's in the Indies.
Riddle's made himself into a main name in the independents all over again anyway. Like he's as Noah said, he's won 3 championships. One has been for MLW. So I feel like you gotta to really establish Donovan, you gotta give him the win. Plus, he's a New England boy, so you know I'm not gonna complain.
You gotta let him. You gotta let him succeed without this banner underneath him right here. So I think we gotta see what Donovan can do and just let him go out there and showcase. So I definitely would at least book him to win because we gotta see what he can do.
It's funny he goes to TNA. He's the one that went to TNA, or was it Matt Riddle?
Matt Riddle.
Okay, so he got his foot back in the door for WWE if he's working for TNA. So you know he'll join the Rascals too.
It was a one-time appearance because there was some flight troubles and he happened to be there because they were at a convention, so they used him. And TNA even put out a statement. We don't know if we would use him any further. They really don't want to use Matt Riddle too much because controversy seems to follow this man wherever he goes. They don't want to get involved.
But if you actually listen to what he said, dude, he got fucked. There was no controversy about it. Let the guy fucking live his life. God damn. It's like the Adam Blompier situation, really. Like he proved himself innocent with words, and with actions, and he showed receipts to back it up. No, fuck, there is no controversy. Only controversial thing about him is, okay, he committed adultery. Does that affect my fucking enjoyment of watching a Matt Riddle match or a Matt Riddle promo? No. Did it affect me when I was watching Sammy Guevara do flips and dives and be a crazy lunatic? No.
That's more of a moral. Adultery is more of a moral issue than a wrestling issue.
Which is fine, but save that shit for real life. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I mean.
Don't care about the shit when it comes to my entertainment. I don't.
But it
doesn't matter. So no, let him go. Let him be in TNA. I don't know why he's not back in TNA and WWE now. Honestly,
I don't know. They gave him second chances to people who've done worse, but no,
way worse.
You were gonna say something.
What?
It looked like you were gonna say something before he went off on that tangent. Do you remember?
Yeah, my bad. I don't really got much more to say. You basically covered the the tail of the match here. And again, the word of the night's controversy. Take a non-alcoholic drink each time that word's said tonight, folks. But it's one of those things right now where, there is much to be learned once again about Dijak. Now he's been released from the E when the E, once again, didn't use him to his fullest capability. How many times was that guy shafted out of the NXT North American Championship? Just freaking saying. They couldn't even give him speed, which is like the most ridiculous thing since 24/7. Give me a break.
So we go from that to what seems to be Eric Bischoff's shtick here. He loves wheels for some reason. We know that on Raw, whatever there was on Vegas, they always pulled out this damn roulette wheel. So now in MLW, we got to pull out a wheel. So we got Eazy-E's roulette, which determines the kind of match between these tag teams. You got the Andersons and Matthew Justin and a damn mystery partner. We have no idea who this is going to be. I purposely stayed away from social media for any rumors or anything because I want to be legit surprised. I'd rather all of us have a surprise face when we see who the hell Matthew Justin's partner is. So
who is the guy that teamed with Matthew Justice before, Noah? I forget his name.
He's teamed up with a couple of people, but to your point, his former partner and him, they were former MLW tag team champions. In fact, they literally lost the titles to Cozy Max in a vacated tag title match that allowed Cody and Max to become tag team champions in the first place before losing the contract.
Right. So okay. So you just don't know his name though?
I was doing like research on Matthew Justice, who again is well traveled, but I didn't get the full scope of his MLW story this year.
Yeah.
I know he's the current MLW National Overweight Champion, but he's been MLW World Tag Team Champion with someone called Manders, and he's also been tag champion alongside Vance Warner.
Vance Warner. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, because we've seen him on But
the thing is, Vance Warner has only been involved in other companies, Defy, GCW, PWR. He hasn't been involved in MLW alongside this guy. The last guy that was involved with him was called Manners.
Maybe. Yeah. I think it's one of those two then. I think it's one of those two.
I think it's going to be some left field, somebody we don't expect. Maybe somebody borrowed from another company. I just can't wait. The reason I purposely stayed off of social, I mean, Simple Man Noah does that all the time. But the reason I purposely stayed away from that is I want to be legit surprised and see all three of us live, legit reaction, because it may be somebody out of nowhere. It may be somebody you think. Imagine if somebody. I mean, damn, WCW was so long ago. Everybody's up there in age. I was gonna say, imagine Eric Bischoff pulls somebody out of WCW, came back.
Right?
I was thinking Glacier. No, you read my mind. I was gonna say someone like Glacier.
Because Glacier and QT Marshall have literally trained some of the people who are going to see that, including one of the women's match you haven't talked about. And also, by the way, Vance Warner is part of the Second Gear crew, so he might finally show up in MLW.
Yeah. Wait, pull out a Disco Inferno or something. I just can't wait.
Fuck that. If Glenn Gilberti shows on my screen, you all can finish the stream. Fuck that disease.
If it's disco, it is what it is. I'm not gonna.
Nope, James. I'm taking a line from you. Nope.
No one's gonna pull a nope if he pulls out.
Wait. So, question. Is there a women's match on the card? I didn't see one.
Yes, according to the graphic. If you looked at the because I was looking at the graphic here, I think they are still gonna do Demley Exel versus Ava Everett, unless that got removed.
Oh, okay.
All right. Because Noah's talking about it, I'll show it, ladies and gentlemen. But we're not 100% sure.
It was on his poster, so unless something happened with one of their travel arrangements or he removed it for some odd reason, I mean, Eric Bischoff never knew how to do women's wrestling in the first place. Just saying. So I mean,
to be fair, there was an effort in his. To be fair to him, it's just it wasn't over with that audience at the time. It wasn't getting over, and they didn't have the roster depth.
But
anyway, but again, since we don't know for sure, we'll leave that alone. So I think you basically covered the card. But as far as this wheel roulette between the Andersons and Matthew Justice and insert friggin' partner here, of course, the Andersons right now are the current America's Most Liked Wrestling AMLW Tag Team Champions at 222 days. In fact, we saw the Andersons, and of course, it's about Brock Anderson and CW Anderson, compete during freaking WrestleCade Super Show weekend. So I'm curious to see what this leads to. And we also know that Brock Anderson has been subtly confronted or communicated at one point with John Layfield in MLW. So who knows? John Layfield might show up tonight and take someone's head off.
You know what's so funny is that CW Anderson was literally created to rip off of Arn Anderson, and now him and his son are in a tag team in MLW, while Arn's probably be like, yeah, my two sons.
And with Eric Bischoff on there, don't be surprised if we don't see Arn Anderson.
That's true. Yeah,
coming his son to the ring, just like they did at the WrestleCade Super Show. It's entirely possible.
True that.
But by Pat Anderson.
I'm looking forward to that. But again, I'm not seeing anything on the Twitter. I'm looking. There's nothing saying that there is a women's match, unless it was just recently last minute.
And it wouldn't surprise me again. Again, we'll play it by ear. But if not on here, then. But anyway, I guess that's really it then. For now, as we wait to see what happens here. Did this way too early, and again, I am tired as fuck. So
I was thinking about going 8:30, but that's when I thought all these matches were booked, and then we found out it was 9. I was gonna, so we was like, let's go an hour
and
ahead.
you gave me all these graphics, and I care a whole damn lot more about the white and red graphics versus the graphics for this damn show.
Yeah,
I know these are
that's
just in
weird.
case.
If it's not for this show, what show is it for? Do we?
I have no idea, but
upcoming
just so you
taping?
guys, just so the audience isn't lost, this is what we're talking about.
Damn it.
Yeah, there's like all these different matches. Like
Mhm.
they had Akira was gonna take on Minoru Suzuki. He had Delmi XO.
But
was
if
gonna
they
take
did
on
that,
Ava
wouldn't
Everett.
Suzuki be pulling off double duty if they booked that?
Yeah, that's
Eventually,
why I'm
man,
thinking there's
which
no
is
way,
why
right?
I think what you pulled was probably for an upcoming show. And again, you literally could find MLW on YouTube. So I mean,
Yeah.
how many times have MLW gone channel surfing in their existence?
I ain't gonna
More
lie.
than TNA and Impact Wrestling for sure.
That card that they have going on there on one of their other shows is great. Like I think the main event of the show is for the world title. It's Satoshi Kojima versus Ultimo Guerrero.
Exactly.
I want to see that so
I was
bad.
looking forward to calling that tonight with you.
Me too. When I saw that name, I was
so
like, "Wow,
depressed.
Ultimo." Now it
Ultimo
sounds like
Guerrero.
Attila.
Are you kidding me?
Now it sounds like Attila pronouncing it like extra
I mean,
Spanish.
you
but
are
Ultimo-
Latino to be fair. Shout out to our Latina friend, our
Yeah.
wrestling.
But
fan.
like, yeah, Ultimo Guerrero. Like, I wanted to. I was like, man, and then I started thinking about it. Man, he is kind of like Last of Mohicans. I see why he calls himself that. But like,
Bro,
I
he's
was looking forward to that.
Bro, I saw him live. First time I saw him was Best in the World 2017.
Damn.
He had no line. Nobody went to his line. And I was so sad for him. So I went up to him. I didn't have money. So I was just like, hey, man, looking forward to seeing what you got in store. I shook his hand and he's like, thank you. Gracias. And I left. Dude, by the end of that night, everybody went to his table after he performed. He was so damn good. Like, so good. For his age, too, is insane. So, yeah, man. Like, I was so looking forward. I wish that match was around. There was so many damn matches. But
We're not television, but we do get a couple commercials we can run. We do have the watch along, and then catch out Casa de 18. You know, JJ Williams. He's doing some reviews. That is back, baby. Reviews of the Christmas movie. So we'll show those 2 trailers back to back, and then we'll come back on and see what people want to talk about while we wait for the Eric Bischoff to start. And by the way, I have no idea why they changed the time. We were supposed to go on air at 5 o'clock for 6
I was supposed
o'clock.
to be asleep at this point. You all were supposed to be about done with this show.
I have no idea, guys. I know people asked me. Somebody asked me on Twitter, like, why did they change?
this ain't even the first time they changed the time on us.
No.
By the way, pro wrestling. Like, how many times did that happen this year?
We don't know. We don't work backstage. We just do this.
we work with what they give us.
Exactly.
And sometimes we regret it, and then I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
But we'll be back after these words.
And now for a taste of things to come.
And there you have it. Things to look forward to. We are the only reliable SRS studio. Have all the Renegade reviews. And Noah, what else do they have?
The wrestling.
And they also have all the Christmas. I mean, Cornelius, so I should know.
Dumbass cinema
Nothing.
excuse just to turn another freaking
I get it. I got
holiday
it,
into a
James. I
horror.
got it.
Ugh. Stupid movie industry.
Yeah, what do you have against movies, by the way?
Lame.
What do you mean
Lame,
lame?
long, dragged out, not enough content for me.
It's only with his niece that he
The
has to
MCU?
enjoy movies.
No, that's extreme rarely anymore. She actually comes over and I turn her into a WWE fan a little bit against my sister's wishes, and she plays video games.
There you go. You say movies are lame, drawn out, and plotting. The MCU?
Yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest proponents of it.
All right.
I
got something. Since we have to waste time before we know that we're able to rant, I'm about to put Noah on the spot. Ready?
Ooh, okay.
Video game of 2024. Go.
Ooh, good one.
There's been a lot of games that my frugal ass has not even played yet, dude. And there's still more games coming out. But, gosh. I go with the over-the-top, cinematic, long narrative adventure approach, or do I go with the nostalgia overall? I mean, it's one of those things where I look at video games, I think about what's memorable, what's enjoyable, what's replayable, what is one of a kind. And I can find a soft spot for nostalgia at times. And it did encompass a lot of that. I also learned a lot about PlayStation history from it. I think one of my sleeper games of the year has to be Astro Bot. It was one of the most entertaining, fun platformers I ever played, a trip down memory lane, and so much more. And I really enjoyed the time challenges as well. Every moment of that game brought nothing but joy and happiness to me. So I think right now, I got to go with Astro Bot is probably one of my games of the year. Plus, it's one of the only games I actually bought this year with my frugal ass. There's still a lot more I haven't played, like Sonic Shadows Generations and Assassin's Creed Shadows, but of course those just came out. As far as earlier this year, I'm not a crazy son of a bitch like some of you crazy motherfuckers that play games like Elden Ring, the downloadable content, and again, that DLC might win Game of the Year just cuz. So I mean, and everyone is a Final Fantasy fan for some reason. So I mean,
hey, Final Fantasy VII was a fucking masterpiece.
You're on 16. Get over yourself.
But I mean, but 7 is always the best.
Jump down my throat. Confession. I've never played any other Final Fantasy games.
I don't blame you. Yeah,
I don't blame you. You get lost. You get lost in the lore and freaking story if you don't follow them to a degree. I mean, 7 Rebirth was almost like 7 Reinvented if there was a time capsule. So I mean, there's the confusion right there. So.
Yeah. My Final Fantasy is Lola Vice and Jada Parker teaming up.
Wow.
Yeah, but
wow, you went there.
See, I'm tired and I work with children.
That's true.
Noah's a simple guy. A simple man, I should say. I'm a family man. I love me some Jamboree. Like that Mario, it's Mario Party, people. They call it Mario Jamboree, Party, yeah. But it's Mario Party. But damn, it brings out the worst in competition with me and my family. Like
that game breaks families because it plays itself. You don't have to do a fucking thing because all you gotta do is get the damn bonus stars and you're 10 turns worth of jack shit.
Yeah,
it's so.
It's rigged worse than the political system.
Literally the only game that is actually like even keeled out of the entire Mario Party series, I think honestly might be the 64 version. Every other game afterwards has been bullshit.
I threw my Joy-Con controller the other day. I gotta admit it. And my son's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Damn it, I pay for them. Who cares?"
Hey, you know what? I mean, it's one of those things. I mean, again, you spend the money. I mean, no one's going to hold it against you. We're actually getting more worthwhile, fun, and shout out video games than we are this show right now. I'm just saying.
I can see we wasted time. I told you I had how to waste time. But Jay,
Well, there's actually this time that wakes me up a little bit, considering right now this show a little bit of okay, this looks cool, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, what am I doing here?
Yeah, our apologies. And by the way, I did not make those graphics except for one of them. That was JJ. So
this
I don't know
dude,
what happened there.
could you stop sneaking behind me like little Chucky or something? What do you need?
Also, you quit playing for stepping on your head.
He wants to be involved. He said I got mad during Jamboree because my son stepped on my head.
Wait, what? Your
How
son?
did that even happen?
There's a stage because there's a stage where you gotta avoid getting hit, and all he did to avoid it was jump on my head, so I get hit first.
Oh, the mini
Like,
games. Yeah,
one of the
dirty.
mini games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
gotcha.
dirty.
Okay, I was like, wait, he stepped on your head first.
I'm
He
like,
slapped you in
what?
the back of the head, and now he's
Wait,
he heard me
wait,
talking about
wait,
video
wait,
games
wait,
and
wait.
ran over here.
All right, that's confusing. I mean, I'm just looking at potential candidates for Game of the Year. They got Balatro, that roguelike poker, Astrobot. There's a Elden Ring. Why do you people put yourselves for that suffering?
Sonic, that Sonic
No
was
idea.
good. The first Sonic that came out earlier this year.
Was that Superstars? I think the one that was like the 2D. Yeah, the final secret boss though was bullshit. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation. Black Myth Wukong, which is almost like a Journey to the West, like, boss rush type of adventure. And to your point, James, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Final Fantasy wins because it's Final Fantasy, for Pete's sake.
It's got to, just because it even though it's a rehash of what has already been made, the story, it is the best Final Fantasy story, period. Like, nothing has come close to 7 since. Like, nothing has. That is the best story.
The only rebirths that I like are stuff like Resident Evil. Like when they remade Resident Evil 4, I love that. And the Resident Evil 4 was my favorite one of the other ones for the GameCube, especially. It was revolutionary, and the fact that they remade it, awesome.
Yep.
I mean, it just goes to show that some remakes actually work. And again, folks, you want to be part of the conversation, donate to Dictate. Super chat, as simple as that. And if you want a video game podcast, maybe where we cover all forms of entertainment, now we're talking about video games, you want that to become a reality, insert coin here and let your voices be known for your passion drives us forward.
Yes, because I was thinking about that, Noah. You read my mind. I was thinking about talking to you.
Look at the background I just did.
Yeah, I was thinking about me and you on my channel because we need to come up with new shows for me. I was thinking about doing a video game thing and streaming, and we could play the Switch. We could do the PlayStation and talk about video games.
I could talk about video games. I could play you in video games. I'll challenge you to do a better brand than me in my GM mode and W2K24 that I have.
Yeah, we can do it. If you guys are interested,
James
let us
picks a
know.
brand, Walter picks a brand. I pick a brand. We'll see what brand.
I'm down.
I just got 2K24 too.
All right. So if y'all want to make that happen, then let's go ahead and make a goal here. Since everyone's donating to charity, donate to Walter Cruz because he deserves it. If we reach somehow by, let's just call it this, end of the year, to him primarily, so you better start checking your PayPal, bruv, outside karaoke. If that gentleman gets to $100, you will get literally a My GM series from me, James, and Walter starting next year.
Sounds good to me.
I would love that.
For me,
so just to be clear, though, the 2024 nominees for the Video Game of the Year, according to the Video Game Awards, Astrobot, Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, again, the DLC, not the original game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio.
Okay.
To be honest, Charles, like I said, I just admit I've never played any Final Fantasy, so I've never been into that. So
okay, $200. This man has to do a full playthrough of a Final Fantasy video game.
Right?
Yeah, right.
I'm down.
So for you, it's Astrobot. You said it was a retro game, Noah.
It kind of
it's
is.
the game that came with the PlayStation, but you just had to add to it.
The mascot, now the official mascot of PlayStation. All right, the game that came with was Astro Playroom. Astrobot was an 80 level platforming adventure boss type battle gathering, collecting game with all the nostalgia of PlayStation lore and history across the 5 generations than the box you collected.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Because okay.
And I'm a diehard platformer, James. You gotta remember what sort of gamer you're talking to a little bit.
That's
here.
fair. That's fair.
Oh
Okay.
my god, I used to love Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, you
Oh,
can get me
God.
off
Oh
of
my
that
God,
for
yeah.
PlayStation.
Crash 4 was a nightmare. Anybody who dares try to do the platinum, I pray that your life doesn't expire before you achieve it if you put that much work into doing it. Hell no. But I did beat Crash 4. That was
Remember that stage? What was that stage where there was like little gaps in between the bridges, and you got
Road
like
to Nowhere.
Yeah.
boom,
Yep.
and
Road to
you
Nowhere.
would slide. Oh my
Dude,
god!
I wanted to rip my hair out every time I
My
came
mom
through that
caught-
fucking area.
My mom caught me randomly saying "fuck" as loud as possible because I lost my last life at the end of Road to Nowhere and had to start that down over.
it's so
I almost
pain.
put the script.
Oh, it's
Those-
so pain, dude.
Those games are some of the worst. And then it's not only that, but there was ice on the stage, so when you did land on the other side, you would slide.
What's that noise on a damn bridge?
Dude, what? You know what that reminds me of? I played New Super Mario Brothers, the first one for the DS.
Oh,
There was a fucking ice level, and I'd always die because I'd slip off into the fucking gap every time. And I literally, I had the biggest gamer rage ever every time. It was.
Look, we all can admit,
the
even
worst.
I can admit, I'm a simple man, but I've rage quit. I've rage quit in Cuphead. Fuck that 3-headed dragon to hell.
I've done that. I've rage quit Ninja Gaiden.
Oh god, that game's meant to rage quit. You kidding me?
Yeah. That was the original rage bait game before freaking
was
Dark
Contra.
Souls was ever a thing.
And then you had Bloodborne, and then you had everybody else trying to make one like Lives of Pi, and of course Black Myth Wukong. It's just a matter of what boss rush game drove your blood up earlier. What?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you're gonna. He's apparently gonna do the $100. God damn.
God
damn.
We're not even out of the year yet. We're not even out of the year yet. Let's breathe, people.
I guess we're gonna be doing it.
I think I tapped in
Even
the
my
industry.
There you go.
Well, you're welcome if that's the case. Merry Christmas early.
No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
He might.
People taking stuff that literal. You want to see me play a video game? What the hell? I haven't messed with Twitch since the friggin' pandemic. The only game I ever streamed in full was Crash 4.
Not entirely true. You streamed Among Us before.
If you donate enough,
I did.
me and Noah, can you do an online Cuphead? Because imagine you and me playing Cuphead online. Ugh.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Oh God! If I have to save your ass every time, you and I are gonna fight.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Friggin' Mughead Man and Cuphead trying to beat the devil together. I fucking hate games that require co-op to try and win a platinum.
It's so dumb.
The platinum would be so damn easy to win. Nobody, not everybody.
I replayed it. I beat the devil the first try. You need the spread and you need the boomerang to do it.
So dumb. Well, here's the only time it works, Noah, is when it's like side scroller beat 'em ups. That's it.
Streets of Rage.
Maybe.
Streets of Rage. Yeah.
Depends on the difficulty, because we literally got to the end of Streets of Rage 4 and the boss had 1% health left, and my friend nearly threw his controller into his television.
Dude, Streets of Rage was my shit. I like the skateboarding guy and the rollerblade guy.
Sega's reviving a lot of their IPs in a collection. I think the first one is either Streets of Rage or Double Dragon. Double Dragon's my jam.
Yeah.
Always Billy for life. But it's one of those things where I do wonder. You think about, again, the genre and the IPs that have developed out of it or try to be mock IPs from the original. You got Streets of Rage. You got the freaking side-scrolling beat-em-up. You got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You got a Power Ranger side-scrolling beat-em-up coming out. You got Double Dragon.
Yeah.
You got River City Zero. You got River City Girls. So, I mean, you know. Because
Yeah.
I
mean,
well,
So
permadeath.
Here's my question when it comes to favorite game, by the way. Do mods count that came out this year? Modded games. Because there was one that came out this year. That's all, because that's literally all I do is play emulation and like old school games, but I have like the only new games I play are modded games of old titles. So that's kind of like my gaming right now.
That's fair. I haven't messed with modding, but I have used emulators in the past to play like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze through like Dolphin. The last game I just finished was shout out to Super Giant, by the way, great studio. They've given me some of my favorite games of all time, like isometric dungeon crawlers. I just platinum another game from them that I finally bought called Transistor, and it was a very fun game, and I enjoyed the recursion adventure. Kind of challenged me to think a little differently during not necessarily a turn-based combat, but almost like a interval time-based combat. It was a very interesting game.
You just took me back, bro.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, Dolphin, dude, that's like the emulator right now. Because let's face it, the hardest game to pirate, let's just call it what it is, or pivot from a Nintendo system is anything Nintendo. So everyone uses Dolphin.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, which, by the way, they say pirate. It's a preserved version of history. I don't know why they insist on going against.
Tell that to the freaking video game giants, James.
I know. Trust me. Even though they're making no money on their old title or IP anymore.
That's old school.
And by the way, if they actually freaking released their games at 60 frames per second on the Switch and didn't screw with it like they did with Super Mario Sunshine, we'd be more inclined to not use emulators. Maybe take a point there, Nintendo.
Yeah, well, they try to justify that, bringing it to Nintendo Online with the rewind and the save button, which I will admit was nice because there were times when Super Mario Sunshine was hard as shit. As someone who never owned a GameCube and played that for the first time, I look at Gab Smothers, shout out to her YouTube channel, go check her out, folks. And she plays those Mario games. She's a diehard Mario and horror enthusiast.
Dude, that Panko stage can fuck all the way off. I hate that thing. Like anytime I tried to get that shine sprite, it was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, Charles is asking about the Simpsons game. You know, my favorite arcade cabinet one. You know, Homer punches. You know, Bart had but for regular Nintendo, it was one where you had to chase your homework around because you lost all your papers.
Oh, I remember
and that was like that was the Simpsons.
I only played
Hit and Run was good, but it wasn't.
Hit and Run was fun, but I also like Simpsons Road Rage. You had like earn $1 million to beat that game, and that was like a Simpsons focused Crazy Taxi. Again, I grew up across all genres of PlayStation. By the way, happy 3rd anniversary to PlayStation. Still, in my opinion, the console of the video game world. And PS2 for life. I still miss it, but I love my PS5. Not getting a PS5 Pro, I think that's way too outlandish. But
that's crazy.
I mean, again, I look back at when I started video games, like from Rayman, that was hard shit, to games I play now, like Horizon, Forbidden West, and Zero Dawn, both platinum, and Ghost of Tsushima, also platinum. And it's one of those things now where I look at how far video games have evolutionized, but also how the retros are still so iconic and of course publicized. It's a beautiful thing to see how the then and the now really does work to build a better future.
I'm gonna trigger myself bringing up these games, but fucking Lion King and Aladdin was the Super Nintendo.
And another reason that company is so damn crooked.
Yes, Aladdin pissed me the hell off.
Dude,
you had to fight Gafar.
You know what pissed me off? The original Toy Story, because you couldn't get past a certain level, and it took them forever to get that fixed. In fact, I'm pretty sure modders had to get that fixed so you could complete the fucking game. By the way,
I was stuck in the airport in freaking Toy Story 2, so I know that nonsense.
Lion King pissed me off. That freaking Hakuna Matata stage with not Hakuna. I Can't Wait to Be King, where you had to turn the monkeys around and flip off the and you had to flip off the giraffes' heads and then land in the monkey. That was freaking frustrating.
Well, back then they didn't have like an appropriate, grid-based system for the jumping. It was almost like you had to have just the right precision, pixelated position to actually make it. And Charles, you're talking to a diehard Sonic fan that started out with Sonic 3 and Knuckles and played Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic CD, Sonic 3D Blast, and every Sonic game not named Sonic 2006 was probably the worst thing ever outside Sonic Lost World. In fact, I played Sonic Frontiers. That's probably the first time I've seen every Sonic character actually have a meaningful character and not look like a goober or an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what Sonic people sleep on? The one that was for Dreamcast.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So real quick, because I don't want to run out of time. I have not actually shared my favorite game yet. So it's a new version of this game because there was other versions of this before, but this is a new updated one. It's a Smash Brothers Brawl Mard. I've mentioned it before. PMAX Remix. They just released a new version, and they added Zack from Final Fantasy and Kazuya from Tekken. And literally, it's ported from the current version of him in the current games of Smash, and also in Tekken. Like, they gave him all the Tekken stuff, including his combos, which is nuts. I did not know how they were able to kind of, give him the combos and
I'm sorry,
backpedal
Jay.
that.
I'm not
That's
laughing at
fucking
you. I'm
crazy.
laughing that when we started talking about video games, the views went up, the freaking interactions
it
went
did.
up. Like,
Of course it
Because
did.
video games is more worthwhile than Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, listen,
damn it, Noah, I
I'm
think
still
we're gonna
looking
have to
forward
start
to
this
it. I'm
channel.
still
I mean,
looking forward to
the
it.
show looks interesting. So I mean, you woke me up. So I mean, I got the insert coin here on the continue before the clock hits 0. So
yeah,
I'm in this far.
So yeah,
but I think we got a new idea on the horizon, and more
Yeah,
people want it.
100%.
You all know what you got to do.
Do you guys
Make the
remember
passion be
Legendary
known.
Wings? I don't know why nobody remembers
Jesus.
this shit. Do you guys
Wings?
remember that? Legendary Wings. It was
Oh,
a
Legendary
Nintendo
Wings.
game, and you literally had to fly. It was two.
Was
You had
that
angel wings.
was that based off Kid Icarus that came out actually
Yes.
later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That,
It's amazing how many games we talk about. We didn't even touch Mega Man. We didn't touch Zelda. We didn't touch some of the
Brother.
biggest IPs of video game history.
Brother,
Mhm.
we get. You know what we need to do? Because I feel like all three of us would love to do this again. Do you remember, Noah, when we did a Stable Wars? Because literally every character that we mentioned, I think, from most of these franchises.
Yeah, we were just watching we were watching the computer just play out, and we were talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, this should be what we should do. Like, I feel like the three of us plus maybe we could get somebody else and just do a fucking Stable Wars again and draft up a fucking stable and see what we can do.
My vision one day with how much I enjoy content creation with you all and how much I love video games, I would love to do like some sort of charity stream type of we play video games and set up stretch goals based on what we do, where it's not something super stupid and humiliate our identity, but we do it for a good cause. I would love to do something like that if it involves just playing games nonstop.
We can
not
even
24 hours because I don't know if that crazy. But
we
maybe
can
like
even donate to
6
Chris.
hours, like
What's his name that got injured in TNA? Chris.
Yeah, Chris Bay. That would be a
Chris
great.
Bay,
Yeah. To fucking do that for you.
Sonic Heroes was the shit.
I love Sonic Heroes.
The only thing about that game that sucked, it was the same level as you played 4 different times under 4 different iterations, but the Team Rose thing I could have did without that was just so damn easy. It's like Sonic's meant to challenge me. I mean, first off, Sonic is not a fighting game. Let me finish. Sonic is not a fighting game. That was the one crutch with Sonic Frontiers for me, especially when it came to that DLC as a platformer that platform all those towers. That Master King Coco challenge is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That said, I'm glad the Team Rose thing did exist only to get those damn emeralds, because there was no other way to do it. Like, there was no other way to do it. If you wanted to get them easy.
Okay. So maybe that I'll give you that. That was like the loophole. Maybe that's why they did it, because we were like, oh, your friend Team Sonic, our Team Shadow's too hard to hold on to a key on a level and get the kid. Because it's not like the Chaos Emerald stage was any different with any character storylines. It was just easier to hold on to a damn key by the end of the level.
Yeah, true.
All right.
Hey, listen, all I'll say is Big the Cat speaks to me.
We gotta change gears, because guys, we would talk about video games all night. I think the three of us it's almost 9 p.m. I think we got about 30 seconds. We gotta throw on our YouTubes, try to sync this up, but we're here for Eric Bischoff's one shot and Eric Bischoff production.
I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, I need to get Sonic S Shadow Generations, Charles. Again, I'm frugal. I have so many games in my wishes right now. It's ridiculous.
Me too.
Yeah, true.
I still got to get the new Zelda for my son.
I still haven't played that.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I think Aaron and freaking Virtue already beat it.
Let's be honest. Aaron, Virtue, and Caitlin are Mr. and Mrs. Nintendo. Simple as that.
All right.
Oh, hey, they would love. They would love that I mentioned that one.
I got the copyright notice.
I just did too.
I got MLW Underground logo here.
Yeah, I got some kind of intro going on with the globe.
Yeah, intro. Yeah, intro. And
there's Eric Bischoff.
Oh, you're way ahead of us. I didn't even get Eric Bischoff. Now I got Eric Bischoff.
Well, let me know what you see previously, and you see Satoshi Kojima playing for a table.
Oh my God, they're doing
right there.
They're doing the raw intro deal. You bastard!
Oh man,
brain
to that guy.
Contra.
Yep. Cheers,
Power Drum and Minoru Suzuki.
Cruel's one of the most vicious wrestlers of all time, man. I don't know how you don't sign this guy to a company.
That one title, that MLW title, looks like the big ass gold coin tag teams that I didn't like, the Trojan ones from WWE.
Yeah, right.
By the way, this is like if Cruel was taking after Kane, but it's not like a funny gimmick. Like this dude literally embodies the spirit of Kane, just in a different form, dude. Like he is scary.
You know what he reminds me of, honestly, with that mask and everything?
Yeah.
The card from Yu-Gi-Oh with the one that you can't use magic, the green guy that's tall like this, and you can't use you can't, none of your magic cards would work when he comes out.
I remember that card.
Yeah,
I can talk all day about traditional Yu-Gi-Oh. Now you're also triggering me a different way. I remember that. Datilla, shout out to Datilla again. She put out a post about like 9 traditional original Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like, "Yo, my childhood." Hey, Dario Cueto.
Dude, this is going to be interesting, by the way. What if this isn't just a one shot for Bischoff? I only say that because as television, Eric Bischoff and Cesar Duran cutting promos on each other and trying to battle for control of MLW would actually be like really interesting television.
I agree.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Can you imagine if Bischoff recruits NXT and we get the merger here because he needs WWE to back him up to take over?
That would be very interesting.
Dude, and then TNA and MLW on the other side.
Yeah, MLW recruits TNA. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a wild world we live in, but if 2024 showing us anything about the wrestling business, expect absolutely everything and expect a wild night as Every Business One Shot is officially about to kick off here. And of course, we saw Jay Dunai, of course, apologize if I screwed up her name, earlier, and of course she is the new and still reigning and current featherweight champion. This should be an interesting show regardless, guys. It's been a hell of a conversation, so let's freaking go. Welcome everybody to another production of MLW Studios. I am the voice of the SRS. My name is Noel Foster. With me tonight is the Rage of Wrestling, Walter Cruz and James Keeper. We are covering for the first time ever Major League Wrestling, and this is Eric Bischoff's one shot. Tonight, Eric Bischoff is the man in charge. You need to expect a whole lot of controversy.
Always with Easy. You know that for a fact.
Yeah, and of course, guys, let's remind people you can be part of the conversation using hashtag MLW1Shot, and you can literally follow the show along with us for free on MLW's YouTube channel right now.
Walter, do you want me to do the share screen? That way, that's one less thing for you to do, because I have all the graphics.
I got it. I got all of them. I got it.
All right, cool beans. All right, sounds Gucci.
There we go. Eric Bischoff is on our TV in 2024 in an MLW. This is crazy.
This is so wild. And by the way, he just showed up last night on NXT. What in the hell's going on?
Tuesday.
Eric Bischoff is a guy that literally eats, sleeps, and breathes generations of this business. Where controversy followed this man, Cash also was a groundswell with him.
Yeah,
I like the ring here. Up, Bischoff's got a mic.
Oh boy.
Well, I have not seen him get a mic.
I love.
Now he grabbed the mic.
I love, by the way, all the different like graphics for our Bishop in the background. I saw the WCW one. That was
I'm
interesting.
gonna pause it for a second before he speaks. Hold on. All right. He's about to speak, James. Is he
okay.
Speaking?
He's now about to speak.
Does this freaking good? Let me know when he says, "Does this feel freaking good?"
Yeah,
he already said that for me.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. We'll let Noah do the repeat Eric stuff
skirts here. I mean, I'm just listening. It's a promo. Again, I'm here to call wrestling. All right. Looks like a sold-out room. This is definitely unique, to say the least. We're looking at Eric Bischoff running a wrestling show in 2024. Thank you, Eric Chance, rating out.
Aw, that's nice.
This dude's got the Cobra on his hand. What are we here to do? He just said tip your waitresses for me.
All right.
Nice.
Someone tell me his fingerprints are going to have a lasting impact on this show.
Yeah. I got synced up with Walter, so.
Let's party
tonight. Is that what you heard, Noah?
Yeah.
Now?
And if you want to talk about bringing the party, you might as well invite the original bro. Here comes Matt Riddle and Filthy Tom Lawler, Filthy
Jesus.
Bros.
Oh, Jesus. Of
I have no
course.
idea, Lee. I didn't even look them up for the tickets, but
Look at this shit. You know what? Filthy Tom Lawler and Matt Riddle. It makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Former
Matt
UFC
Riddle
champions.
yeah,
the hell
let's
are those
say
pants, Riddle?
It's
he's the
Riddle.
original
What
bro.
do you-
All right, don't question it. Just go along
I
with it.
mean, what is up with weed heads in our tie dye? Like, why is that a
That's
thing?
your world, dude. I'm straight edge. I don't know nothing about that.
I don't
Yeah,
even know why that's a
exactly.
thing. I got a big ass tie dye shirt too.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys
I
like
would
tie dye, man.
It comes from hippies in the '60s. I think. I think that's what it is. It's just part of the culture.
Yeah, good grief. This is gonna get weird, bro.
Dude, Matt looked like he just finished smoking with the eyes.
Wouldn't surprise me.
He is
It is
so
not- actually
fucking
nice.
toasted. Look at this dude. Look at
He's
this
supposed to
dude.
wrestle later.
He is so fucked up, bro. Him and Tom Lawler both are probably high as a kite right now.
And Tom Lawler calling Eric Bischoff a trailblazer, and again, hard to argue, but he's definitely scorched more of the earth in this business than actually built it.
What happened?
We're just listening. The other day, Tuesday,
Ooh.
Tuesday we're down in Orlando. Yeah, we know that.
I just got a commercial. What the hell?
Holy shit! Wait a minute.
I mean,
Oh,
again,
you
we're
got
down
a, you
in
got a
NXT.
commercial? Yeah. That's probably why. That's gonna happen a lot when it comes to these free shows, guys. Sorry if that
I
happens.
just got. I don't know. It's telling me I can skip in 2, 1.
Oh, back with this place alive. You coming, you're at? Yeah, the path brought up. Yep.
Ooh.
Damn, Tom.
I saw it in your notes. What?
Yeah, let's have some fun. Why not? And podcast plug, 83 weeks.
Do any of you people listen to my podcast? Yeah, no. I think you're like 3, 4 seconds ahead.
Yeah, anyway, he said match gotta have stakes on my end.
Let's have some more fun tonight.
There we go. Domagetic.
How
Let's
can we make
more
this
fun.
more fun?
All of you. Do we want to make this easier on ourselves and at least sync up by just using the Discord feed as a backup, just so
Nah,
we
I
can
can't
sync up
stand
on
that
our own?
shit.
I can't either, but if we have it on like at least one screen, if we have it on one screen, then it's easier for us to sync up. And then
This
we
is
don't
why I
have to
fucking hate covering anything not on a damn pay-per-view, because TV, internet, streaming, all fucking
Yep.
sucks.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's very good to at least have it as a background. You don't have to have it. You don't have to use it as the main feed. You
Or
can
just
use
become a
your TV.
YouTube Premium member and just pay the top 1% the $15 and just go along with it. Because guess what? That's what my stream is almost pretty much.
I pay enough of things.
Yeah, well, you are a freaking fan. Again, we were having more of a conversation and engagement with each other on video games versus this so far. But it sounds like what Eric Bischoff just did to make things more fun is Matt Riddle loses against Donovan Dijak. By the way, who Dijak has not been Matt Riddle, then Donovan Dijak gets a shot at Matt Riddle's title.
Ooh. What's his title?
AAA World Cruiserweight Championship.
How is he a cruiserweight?
It's AAA, dude.
This is
Somebody might
freaking
wanna
This
awesome.
is
talk to Eric about
MLW. There's
that.
a reason why this company is as small as the ring you see.
Well, yeah, but if the cruiserweight is not a middleweight or a heavyweight, it's
To be fair, boxing cruiserweight is like almost a heavyweight.
And I think there's different metrics when you go down to Mexico, considering this is AAA. Ah, James.
that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah, plus they use kilos. They don't use pounds, so maybe.
So
Fuck
maybe,
the metric. Fuck the metric system.
They're like metric system. Where?
Canada.
We're the only ones in the world that still use it.
Oh my god.
That's fair.
Hey, you never know. Like, we might be seeing the makings of an MLW, GCW, TNA, NXT crossover. By this
I don't know if that's going to put butts in seats.
I don't know, man. They mentioned NXT on the
At this point, at
Technically-
AEW, let's just all get everything mixing up.
Technically, they didn't say NXT. They said he was down in Orlando, but I do see what you're saying.
At this point, man, I want AEW to get involved, but I kind of gave up that they'll ever do it. Like
The higher you climb,
how do you climb?
Gravity Gamble?
the harder
Wait.
you fall.
Is
5 briefcases.
what the hell? 5
5
briefcases,
warriors willing to risk
body and bone.
Only one case contains the world title shot.
Oh no!
Jesus!
There's a Money in the Bank style match.
It's a feast or fired, I bet.
Akira.
We talked about him earlier.
Kruger.
Uh-oh.
Oh Jesus! Mads Kruger.
BRG.
Okay.
Matthew Justice, of course, former MLW Tag Team Champion, current national champion. Trevor Lee!
Yeah, Trevor Lee makes sense.
Oh, look, they're using Impact Wrestling footage.
Yeah, there you go.
So 5 warriors were his body and soul in the first ever Gravity Gamble match in January.
Gravity Gamble.
What the fuck is Gravity Gamble? What does that
It's
mean?
a ladder match.
It's a Money in the Bank match, basically.
With 5 cases. And
Oh shit!
Well, there, Bischoff, get ready to confront something far more dangerous than the NWO ever was. Here comes Contra.
Not even Contra. Cruel is coming down. Oh no. Guys, if you don't know how dangerous this motherfucker is, like, Eric Bischoff should not be in that ring right now.
I mean, it's hard to argue. Outside the World Heavyweight Championship, which, of course, is held by Satoshi Kojima. All right. Huh?
I
never leave home without a plan. I just heard that. Oh!
What the hell?
Oh, shit!
Baba Thunder!
The former Dabakato?
That's a lot of man in the damn ring right now.
That's a 7-foot monster Eric Bischoff brought in.
Yeah, it is. And oh my God, look at how tall both of these guys are. Are you kidding me? Are we getting impromptu match? There's a referee in the ring.
Well, apparently, yes, the bell is just wrong, and he just stopped the fist of Baba Thunder. I'm going to say that 3 times fast.
What the fuck?
It's a giant clash.
Okay.
Both men are bigger than the referee.
Yeah, ref. Good luck trying to separate these and get clean breaks in this, all right?
And front face slap by Baba Thunder looking to hoist up Kruger. And again, folks, be part of the conversation on the Twigs using the hashtag MLW one shot.
Well, there you go. I guess
there's more of this card than we thought when it came to the card change. Because
maybe we'll get some of those matches after all.
I don't know.
I'm not
so
sure
now we got. Now I gotta add this. Hold on, Kruger.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Kruger
versus... just literally took Baba Thunder to the outside. Now looking to follow up.
Oh,
man!
Oh my God! Holy shit!
Brutal elbow fight right here.
I don't even know if I spelled that right, but there you go.
The Kruger, Krugg, he got it right. Look how small, by the way, the ringside area is. I just want to put that out there for those that haven't watched MLW.
Yeah, it is a very small ringside area.
This is smaller than the NWA, and Baba Thunder right now is literally being clapped against the ring post. You talk about how dangerous Kruger was earlier, James.
Yep. And he just dribbled Baba Thunder's head into the post like it was a basketball.
Can I say that Baba Thunder is one of the weirdest names I've ever heard for a professional wrestler?
Oh, he should have appeared on their last free show, Blood and Thunder. But I digress.
That's fair. And of course, MLW recently did Slaughterhouse as well. And Baba Thunder, good God!
Holy shit! What a power slam! A front power slam turned it into a front almost like a black hole slam of sorts.
Yeah, but without the revolution, I thought for a moment he was looking for a pop-up choke slam, and either way, Kruger's down, and Baba Thunder, he is
What
not
the
going to put to the top rope, is he?
I don't think
What
we've
the hell?
We've never seen Bob. I don't even think we saw Dabakato in NXT do this shit, and that
Hell no.
probably is why.
I
Or
don't
Commander Elise, for those that remember, who ruled alongside a freaking Nigerian royalty, Apollo Crews, when he was the freaking Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, Jesus.
I sense disaster.
We better hope
Changes
this
of
ring
Contra
is...
about to be on full display as Kruger looking to hook Baba Thunder up for the massive superplex.
Oh, my God. That almost caved the whole ring in.
Good grief.
Wow, that was a brutal superplex.
Nearly 600 pounds of humanity crashing.
Well, there you go.
And right now, Kruger, of course, like I talk about, leader of Contra dating all the way back to MLW's genesis in 2019, reborn literally this year. And again, look at the height difference. Just a slight difference in height between Baba Thunder and freaking Kruger.
A very slight difference. And now here we go. Both guys going for each other's throats again. They break over the choke slams, and now they're just chopping the shit out of each other. Okay.
I guess that's one way to break down a big man. And again, Baba Thunder right now trying to light up Kruger. Irish whip, up the ropes. Kruger popped up, counter, sleeper hold, sleeper hold.
Ooh. Yeah, good luck on this one. He's about to get sandwich Vader style, I think.
That
Thunder gets all of it.
Dude, this is gonna bother me that I can't remember the name of that card.
What Kruger came out to live and he got a renegade show.
What's up, Fat?
What the hell was it? What's the card that you're trying to think of?
It's a monster. It'll pop in my head. Just don't talk about it. Don't think about it. It's just trust me. I know how my brain works. It's just gonna randomly go boop.
Baba Thunder might be going on. That's it. That is it.
Wow.
Kruger wins via ref stoppage.
Well, that was so much for Eric Bischoff's backup plan.
I don't think Eric Bischoff realizes what the hell Contra is. As we see Contra coming out here, there you see the current MLW featherweight champion and the martial arts blood sport participant that you all know very well.
Yeah,
Janai Kai.
Damn it. Who is it, man? I'm thinking. Jinzo! That's the name of the goddamn card. I told you.
Oh, yeah, he looks like Jinzo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baba Thunder is being surrounded by Contra here, guys. Of course, our MLW tag team champions in Contra, Minoru Suzuki and Ikano Kwan. Oh boy.
I don't think this is a welcome party either, guys.
Huh?
Oh, wait a minute.
Warrior. Wait, is he actually going to give him a choice to join Contra?
Oh, maybe it is a welcome party. Dude, look how he towers over Contra. How the hell?
It would work.
I mean, it's a bold choice, but I mean, again, it's 4-on-1. Hail Contra!
Hail Contra!
Baba Thunder has joined Contra!
Oh, shit. Well, what the Bischoff? Yeah, your backup plan just turned your back on you, bud.
That backup plan turned to recruitment. Baba Thunder is the
bud.
newest mercenary to Contra. Look at this freaking line of offense.
This is like, I don't know. This ain't Avengers. This ain't no Hail Hydra here.
No.
And this ain't Cobra either from G.I. Joe. Again, this is Contra unit. Janai Kai, Minoru Suzuki, probably I screw up the name again. Ikoro Kwan, Baba Thunder, and Kruger.
Now that we keep saying Contra, we totally didn't mention that video game.
Again, if you all want to hear more video game talk, you know what you need to do. Let the people know. Let the people that spearhead the channel know, and we will make it official as you want it. I don't think we're going to cover video game esports because that would just take too damn fucking long, and we'll lose our minds. But if you want us to play video games or talk more about video games in the future, PayPal the man. It's as simple as that. That's a hell of a start to Major League Wrestling for our first ever Major League Wrestling coverage, folks.
And there's Bischoff on commentary.
Yeah, I wonder how Bischoff feels about that, to your point.
He dude, what an idiot. He hired backup, and the backup joined the group.
That's a weird camera angle for the commentary. It's like a
fisheye
GoPro or something.
lens ain't it, man?
Yeah.
You gotta remember the budget of MLW, guys. They were lucky to get out. They were lucky to get away from Vice.
Here's the problem, though. We know Eric Bischoff. We know he's got a plan. What if he's the manager of Contra Unit and is trying to take over MLW from the inside?
Oh my God! If he turns Contra
I'm just
to
saying.
NWO, you saying he's going to turn Contra to NWO?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the NWO. It would be more like the Ministry. But yeah, potato.
I did. I mean, again, the former commander, the former Dabakato, currently now Baba Thunder, the newest recruit to the Contra unit after going to basically war against Max Kruger. And now these mercenaries that's of the Black Hand, as he calls it now, just got a whole lot more beefier.
Why is he mentioning the Hardys and everybody? What is he doing?
I have no idea.
Controversy. What else would you expect from this geezer?
He is stirring the pot, man.
That's all he's ever been known for.
People grow. Yeah, people. I'm sure people grow.
I mean, the man.
Some people might.
The man literally made a book that said controversy creates cash. So you can't.
I'm not ruling anything out when it comes to Bischoff, man. He is a snake in the grass, and he knows he's a snake in the grass by his own admission. So,
we're going to backstage now.
If Dijak wins, he takes Matt Riddle's future MLW World Title shot.
They call it a gold ticket match.
There, we got the Andersons back here.
Are they going over strategy? I think.
Well, that's Paul Walter and Hausen, so I don't know at this point.
Dude, the audio for this is ass. It could have done a better job cleaning this audio up for this pre-tape, bro.
Welcome to MLW, James. It's been a while.
I know.
It's a first, and I don't know if it will be another.
No, we'll probably do another one.
You know,
I wanted to do the last event that they had that they had free on YouTube, but I think we had an event scheduled the same day, and we weren't able to.
How many times now do we have events complementing each other? Look at the weekends, man. It's WWE and AEW for Pete's sake.
WWE, AEW, New Japan, GCW now in the fray, and UFC.
About to say. We only have so many bodies and so much mentality. I'm just saying.
That's true. Although we may have more commentary. Wait, is Bischoff here now?
Yes. Bischoff with Paul Walterhausen. This is very weird. Of course, Eric Bishop, no stranger.
Wait, is Paul Walterhausen the manager of the Rogue Horsemen?
No, he's just a special guest tonight.
Oh my God!
What?
They're talking about that rich spoiled brat earlier.
Which one? Who's the rich spoiled brat in this case?
The guy that's going to be involved in the gravity grab or whatever ladder match that we saw earlier. Triple B, I believe what is his name. That's the spoiled rich kid. That's the leader of the Rogue Horsemen, I think.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Again, I have to keep up with this stuff, even if I may not, necessarily watch it live all the time. Again, I keep up all things wrestling, or at least try to. I was literally going through Stardom's 5-star Grand Prix. I cannot believe the metamorphosis of Saya Kamatani. There's a real chance that she could actually win the World of Stardom Championship at the end of the year against Dem Nakano.
Really?
At Dream Queendom. And, of course, we're not covering that because that's the 29th, and it's not made official, thankfully, because I need a break after World's End because that's the day before.
Dude, the whole January is going to be loaded with shit for us to do, man.
Like, the first week, it's got something almost each day.
Yeah. By the way, I think I think it starts with Dynamite, and then you have to take a nap and then get back up for a show. I think for Pro Wrestling Noah. So
That's correct.
You got a busy first.
Man, Bischoff is just getting interrupted left and right.
What the fuck is?
I
Wait,
don't know.
is that Duke? What the Duke?
That is Duke.
That is Duke, the new school Farouk.
Duke! Hey! Hey! Duke! You didn't tell me you were going to be on the show. I was on this dude's podcast. I didn't know he was going to be on here.
You were on his podcast?
Yeah, that's Duke, isn't it?
What were you doing?
So.
I was talking wrestling with this dude.
I didn't know you were on a podcast. You should have promoted us, man.
I did. How do you think I was doing? Dude. Please let me hear him talk. Please.
He is. He's great. He just did the Black Power fist. This is literally like.
No, I'm not talking about this dude. I'm talking about his bodyguard. That's Duke.
What the hell you think you're talking about?
What?
I swear that's Duke, right? That's gotta be. Hold on. I'm looking this up as they do this pre-tape.
It seems like it.
It's Duke, isn't it? I swear that's Duke Loves Wrestling. That's gotta be him. Is that fucking Duke? Let's see. There's gotta be. I know there was like one image of this dude.
Good luck with that, bruv.
Yeah. No, I saw him.
Umaye.
Umaye.
I'm hearing somebody's got to turn the TV or something down.
Yeah, that's probably mine.
It most likely is.
No,
Okay.
it just looks like Duke. I don't think
I'll
it's
say,
Duke. That would be hilarious if it was Duke. It was okay. I'm getting a call from my landlord. Hold on.
You take care of that. And again, Walter, it's the first time ever that we're covering MLW. Whether or not we add more to it, we'll see. Again, we know that come January 11th, MLW will once again take the stage with Eric Bischoff already implementing his own devious fun as we have the first ever gravity grab ladder match, 5 briefcases, one holds a future world champion opportunity, and we know as of right now it will be Matt Riddle versus Satoshi Kojima for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship. But if Matt Riddle loses tonight, that shot goes to Diamond Dijakovic. MLW Kings of Coliseum, Saturday, January 11th, Dallas, Texas, and again, free on YouTube. Let's go back.
He literally loses his golden ticket. That's why they started calling it that. What is this we're getting now?
Looks like we're getting our women's.
We are getting it.
Everett. Bischoff has been busy tonight as Ava Everett looks to finally, once again, stick it to a longtime rival. Ava Everett, of course, who lost her WXW title to Demley last year in July, only to win it back in August. And, of course, Demley and Ava have had history with one another, more so in tag team action on opposite sides, since the better part of 2018.
Oh my God. Is that
That's Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yes. Damas y caballeros.
So we are having this match then. Good. Okay.
She is the next one, superstar of it. Man, he's been eating. Woo. Tomate taco, senor.
She is known as the God Queen and is a former MLW World Featherweight Champion, holding that title for 191 days. Daria Cueto's crown jewel, Demley Exo.
Is that a play on like Exo, like kisses and hugging?
I think it might be. I think so.
And yes, folks, do not let your eyes deceive you, my Lucha Underground friends. That is indeed Daria Cueto.
And that's Ricardo Rodriguez.
This is MLW, folks. Demi Exel, by the way, who won that title off La Guerra Loca, Taya Valkyrie, before losing it to Condra's units, of course, Janai Kai. And by the way, Janai Kai did not only leave with the gold, she left with part of Demi's hair.
Oof. Okay, so there is definitely a some history there then.
And there's no doubt in my mind that Contra and Dario Cueto are at wit's end. There's the hey, there's that referee from TNA, Frank Costello.
Okay, so I guess all the matches are happening then, which is good.
I guess so. I mean, again, Demi had that title with 3 successful defenses. Currently now the Emerge champion, ICW champion for Emerge Championship Wrestling out of New York.
Oh, there you go.
This is their 3rd ever singles encounter.
Jesus.
Damn.
Start off with a super kick. That was
Yeah, that
very
was so
super.
wrong. And meanwhile, look at her. Are you kidding me? What? That
It
package.
looked like I thought that was her finisher. I'm like, you
Yeah.
going for your finisher this early?
I mean, who wins a match with a super kick? Kick to the midsection by
No,
Ava
no, I'm
Everett.
talking about the way she picked her up for that whatever she was gonna go for, that power slam, power driver.
That's fair.
Yep, and now look at this shit, man.
Again,
Just
the last time
brutalizing.
these two, yeah, about to say, go ahead, James. Good grief.
Yeah, she was about to. She's just slamming her head on the top turnbuckle here multiple times. This
Shit, I got an ad.
Well, you'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after this. And again, definitely Exo and Ava Everett, they fought over each other's titles last year. Ava Everett, who was the former WXW Women's Champion, lost that to Demi Exo when she challenged her for the MLW Featherweight Championship. And then in the rematch, Ava Everett was able to regain her WXW Women's Championship, but never beat Demi for the Featherweight Championship. Nice neck breaker there.
Great neck breaker there. Going
Cover hook, the far leg. It's a 1 count. Or excuse me, 2 count.
And you got to imagine if there's that much bad blood between these two, that's crazy to say. So.
Yeah, I think Ava Everett is definitely more favorable amongst MLW versus Demi Exo here.
Oh shoot, Noah, look down.
What's up?
Oh geez. Oh, when he has RPGs, you guys call RPG. There you go.
Oh boy, here we go. We're trying to split the brand. We're gonna go from Raw to SmackDown here. I see what's happening.
Yes. If I'm quieter,
it sounds like a new 2025 vision waiting to happen, or should I say, waiting to be booted up or powered on.
All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
Think of it.
Oof.
Of course.
Body
right
shots.
now. Yeah, good body shots here, left and right. I'm glad to see that at least, again, fuck YouTube. At least kept you in sync. And Demi Exo flying back against Ava Everett here. Great combination. And again, we talk about how much of a stranglehold that Contra has on MLW right now. The only thing they don't own is the MLW Championship. Wait for that kick.
Yeah, right? Went for a high kick, goes for a super kick, connects flush with it.
Oh!
Yeah, but for how long? They might be going after that championship.
Well, I'm sure they got that in their vision for 2025. Fisherman suplex and a bridge for cover by Demi Exo. Kick.
That's a unique take on the fisherman suplex. It was like the opposite leg got lifted.
Yeah, and you gotta imagine that's gonna screw up your leg and everything. And look at this, Exo now going for a fireman's carry.
I guess we call it.
And not sure what's going there. Ava Everett pushed up into the corner, and Demi Exo caught with a back elbow strike. And Ava right now going up to the second rope, top rope. He looks like offense.
So is it a fisher woman
spot here?
Again, both these women tied 1-1 in singles action. Oh boy, this don't look good. Backdrop suplex.
Saito suplex on the back middle rope position. That was rough.
They landed hard.
I'm not sure who got the worst of that there.
They landed hard and in the middle of the ring. I would go for a cover right now, but I don't think either women can.
Well, take a look at the replay here. Watch the way that both women land. To your point.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, looked like it. Yeah. It looked like Ava landed on her neck and shoulder, and then Dima took her back out.
Kick out at 2.
And she followed up with an ace crusher. Was not able to get the victory there.
Again, Ava's trying to make sure that people know her name. Don't forget about who she is, and definitely make sure that Demi don't forget.
She related to Andrew Everett?
I'm not sure. I think so though, but I didn't dig that deep. Wouldn't surprise me though if he had a hand in training her, considering that Andrew is involved in MLW. Nice kick there by Ava. Excuse me.
Yeah, right to the jaw. By the way, Walter, you're like 2 to 3 seconds ahead of us, I think.
And what's Ava thinking here? A little jaw jacket. What? Clothesline!
goddamn lariat, Rainmaker style, and now going to go for that package pile driver.
Double
That's
underhook.
what I
Oh,
just got the
man.
package power driver just now.
The deadly
1,
driver
2, 3.
counter. That is a win for
You're
No,
all
we're
set,
in sync.
Walter.
We're in sync. She definitely she was going for the package power driver earlier, so I guess
Yep.
that's her finisher.
There you go.
God Queen with the win tonight, and Eric Bischoff's one shot. And all she might need is one shot to regain that featherweight championship.
Yeah. And she
Especially
got
with-
her own personal ring announcer.
Keep in mind, Delmi Exo is going to have a tall order against Contra Units Janai Kai. That's not going to be an easy one.
Well,
Let's
you
say
know,
that.
she's
Announcer
been
just
she's
stripped.
been fearing about that match, though, ever since she lost the title and a part of her hair.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you guys see the ring announcer trip?
Still crazy to see Dario Cueto on my screen.
Renegade! You just got a shout out!
Yes, you did.
I'm crown champion.
I'm gonna even watch this promo for sure.
Cesar Darang.
That's right, that's his name now. Damn.
Whoa. He said that people bankrupt every company they touch. That's a shot at Eric Bischoff.
He's not wrong.
He said, you guys came here because you knew you were coming to see me.
To be fair, that is why I'm awake.
This is what a champion looks like. She doesn't play cheap tricks.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she is beautiful. I'll give.
She has beautiful hair, and he doesn't know what everyone else's obsession with it is.
But again,
all his renegades. No, I love that he keeps saying renegades. Go, JJ.
And we're definitely going to be calling MLW shows because now he likes that he calls his fan base the renegades.
You thought cutting my hair would break me? Like you feel the wrath of the God Queen. She's challenging her one more time, Noah.
Ooh.
Title
Ooh.
hair versus title matches.
Okay.
Ultimate Lucha stakes, similar to what happens down in Mexico when it's literally mask versus hair.
So either we're gonna get a brand new champion, or somebody got a haircut.
Again, she does have quite the hairstyle, but literally Demi Exo risking her own identity to regain that title.
So damn, she's got her own manager and freaking personal ring announcer.
Well, I mean, if you're in, doing things with Cesar Duran, I mean, you get the full treatment, right?
And we're going backstage for Dijak here.
And again, if Dijak wins tonight, he will get Matt Riddle's future MLW World Heavyweight Championship opportunity.
So who's Fat Joe from Timu here?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, what is this guy? Like, who are you, bruh?
Well, again, we're learning, guys. This is MLW for the first time. We're learning as we go. By the way, I want to put this out there. The last time that Demi Exo faced Janai Kai was a Taekwondo rules match, and Janai Kai won by ref's decision in less than 4 minutes. So clearly, we're not going to be fighting MMA style. We're going to get downright and dirty, and there's going to be far more than just hair pulling.
All right, they're running down the card here, Noah.
Yeah, it looks like, we're talking about the card, talking about Alex Kim versus Bobby Fish, fans' choice match, either kickboxing, tape fist, or UWFI rules as voted by you, the fans, on the Twix. Of course,
I think we can still vote. I might go up there and look.
Go ahead and go for it, because again, I don't know when this match is happening. And of course, Contra, as we saw, get a new mercenary. Thanks, Bischoff, you idiot. Contra, of course, are defending their MLW Tag Team Champions against Cozy Max, Satoshi Kojima, and of course his partner, Okamura, the former MLW World Tag Team Champions.
I'm on the MLW page. Do you vote on the page, or what are we doing here?
I have no idea.
No, you go on Twitter. Oh,
yeah, I'm on Twitter.
I have Cueto and Eric Bischoff face to face.
What's his name now? Caesar something.
And say Hell Caesar. I don't know. Considering we're going to a Coliseum apparently, or they're calling it a Coliseum next month in January.
What are you talking about?
Hot lucha action. Ah, there you go.
I mean,
yeah, a little play on words.
Did you all not watch Lucha Underground when freaking Chelsea Green took on Pentagon Jr.?
I don't care. I'm screen capping this. No way. Like we have to have a graphic for this. I'll screen share it my damn.
What are you doing, James?
What are you
James?
making What are you making a graphic for?
Just the fact. Hold on. Let me just save this. The fact that we get to see these two. All right. Give me a second here. I'm trying here. Okay, here we go. In the United. Cool. The fact that we have these two on screen right now talking, like, who the hell had this on their bingo card?
Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. I think Lucha Underground
history.
should have lasted longer than the freaking WCW. But anyway, that's fair.
I'm telling you, man. What
compromise?
Oh, he's gonna add something to Mystico. His mask, I guarantee it. How did I know? I guaranteed it. I knew Mystico's mask was gonna go on.
God damn it! Mystico's retaining now.
Yeah.
If Mystico loses his mask, all bets are off with Eric Bischoff and MLW.
No doubt. I mean, talk about some interesting shit though, because I don't think we've ever seen Mystico without his mask on.
No, we have not. Not even when he faced Fixing Car in WWE. He won that night an unmasked Fixing Car. He's never been unmasked.
If you know about Mexican culture and La Lucha Libre, that is sacred. You are messing with things that are beyond your power, Eric Bischoff. I would not mess with that. You already did it in WCW. Freaking Rey Mysterio should have never been unmasked. I don't give a shit. You're messing with forces that you have no idea. La máscara de la lucha libre is just too sacred. You don't mess with that stuff. Unless somebody is going to retire, that's when you can maybe force someone to put the mask on the line, because then you won't see them ever again. But you don't do that unless somebody's retiring, in my opinion.
Well, let's go back into the ring with Rich and get our next match going here.
I do like the pace of this thing.
30-minute time limit, by the way, guys. Fans choice match representing the Rogue Horsemen. There is Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish looking ridiculous, bro.
Sorry if I went off on a rant there, but it's just you don't do that with the mask.
I love the passion. I mean, I completely get it. I talk about all the time what it means when a luchador loses their mask. That is their identity. Some luchadors literally do not wrestle anymore because they no longer are what they once was. How many times have we seen it down in AAA when it's been hair versus mask? Now we got a freaking hair versus title match to come next month.
Look at
tonight, Mystico might lose his match and his championship.
Look at how bald this Bobby Fish is, bro.
What I gave. he looks like Simon Gotch.
He does, though. If Simon Gotch was bald, he's got the twirly gimmicks for the mustache and everything now. What is
Simon
going
Gotch
on?
Also a former member of Contra, by the way.
This ain't the look, I'm telling you. This ain't the look.
Man, if we took a shot every time we said the word Contra, we'd be lit right now.
Thank God I'm 99.7% straight edge. Well, we'll see how this ends as he faces a man on a mission for submission, Boombaye. We saw earlier representing the Boombaye Fight Club. Here comes Alex Kane. With
Mr. Thomas. Okay, got it.
There, you got your answer.
Mr. Thomas. Okay, he just looks like Duke. It's crazy, bro.
He does look like him, though, to be fair. I know exactly what you're talking about. And, folks, please check him out on YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Yes, Duke loves wrestling. He's a great guy, dude. It's because of the beard. I think it's the beard that gives it away. Really, like
I
the
think I
whole
should wait for
resemblance.
this grad. I got to figure out what kind of match we're having.
Well,
Yeah,
again, we'll find out here in a moment. It was fans' choice. Alex Kane, known as the Suplex Assassin.
hey, I'm not mad at that. That means we're gonna get a lot of different suplexes, hopefully.
Well, I mean, if it's like, UWF, I almost wonder if suplexes will not necessarily be
That's true. That's
to his
true.
strength
Yeah.
or even allowed. Let's find out what the fans chose.
Alex Kane definitely grew up watching the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, you can tell. And apparently Willie Mack, because he's got a pick.
Of course he did.
Mhm. Return of the Mac.
Yeah, real quick. If I'm more soft spoken than normal, it's not because I don't want to be loud. It's just that I don't want to disturb my neighbors because it is getting to a curfew. But I wasn't missing this show for the world. So
I mean, again, I already saw Ava Everett and Demley X. So that was one of 3 matches I was looking very forward to tonight. So I'm already in.
And thank you, Safet. Yeah, it pisses me off when they keep doing that with the mask, man.
All right, what are the fans selected here? Let's see the results.
Do 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 do.
you're looking like Powerhouse Hobbs Jr.
UWFI rules.
What the hell? What does that mean?
Let's find out. No pinfalls.
Submission, knockout, or referee stoppage.
So we basically got ourselves
An MMA match.
No rope breaks.
Rope breaks cost points, so there's a point system.
Yeah, this is a wrestling hybrid MMA kind of bout with rounds in it.
Oh.
Striking is limited. Illegal maneuvers will result in disqualification.
Wait,
Well, there you go.
You could be disqualified?
so it's a pure rules grand championship hybrid.
Well, again, and talking about UWFI, this is going back to a company back in the 1990s. And to your point, Jason Walter, it's basically a hybrid of wrestling and mixed martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Technique and submissions are the name of the game here, although high-impact moves could lead to a strong point system. But tomfoolery or dirty antics leads to a disqualification.
So how do the points fit in?
Well, I imagine you heard what they said about suplexes. I imagine suplexes probably are worth the most, and we're dealing with the man called the Suplex Assassin. So this strongly my favor here, Alex.
He is
Kane.
the better wrestler, no doubt. I mean, you can see the way he's just Matt took down Bobby Fish and was able to counter him easily. Now he just went for his first rope break.
And another multiverse, he's probably related to Taz. The suplex machine meets the suplex.
Alex Kane, by the way, trained by A.R. Fox, and again, a previous MLW heavyweight and national champion.
True that.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Kane lost his last MLW heavyweight championship to Satoshi Kojima earlier this year in February. And again, I haven't heard the letter the UWFI in a long damn time.
It's something unique we're calling.
No
and again,
doubt.
rope breaks are discouraged, by the way. So you notice that Bobby Fish doesn't necessarily go for a rope break. He rolled to the outside to escape that hold that Alex had him in earlier.
Now there's a nice, great shot with the elbows. I believe forearms are legal. Closed fist punches are not. I believe it's very much similar to a Ring of Honor pure match.
I gotta get a bottle of water.
You're fine. And right now, Bobby Fish using his kickboxing background here. Good forearm strikes and strong kicks. Knee in the midsection there. Again, MLW upcoming events. We have Kings of Coliseum, January 11th. Wow, massive suplex! Super Fight 6, February 8th. Don't get ideas, JJ.
No.
And again, the suplexes right now. Fisherman captured that time by Alex Kane. Assassin on a mission right now. Falling in, and it goes there. Bischoff has made a new match called the Gravity Gamble. 5 briefcases, 1 world title opportunity. Again, pinfalls don't matter here. Pinfalls don't matter. It's like cradle spot pairs doesn't matter here. And to your point, James, I mean, it's a hybrid of wrestling and fighting. Bobby Fish is not used to this type of atmosphere.
No, it's been a long time since Bobby Fish really had to rely on his. He usually is very good at being able to use striking and wrestling into his hybrid style, but in this case, he's very much out of his depth against a technical wrestler, the likes of Alex Kane. So this is not a good. It's not a good position for Bobby Fish to be in the slightest.
And again, for those that don't know, UWFI stands for Union of Wrestling Forces International. It's a promotion back in the 1990s, and it focused a lot more on shoot style, more about technique and grappling versus pinfall. And you see, again, why rope gates are discouraged, Bobby Fish going to the mat and forcing Alex to the ropes.
Well, this time it looks like Bobby Fish is getting himself back in the feel of things here. And now he's able to hit those low kicks. Again, I believe those are legal. Going to go for a dragon screw possibly. Got all of it.
God, that move has to suck. I almost wonder, honestly, if a draw could actually happen here. Would that be possible? And I almost wonder if it's actually points you earn or points you start with. Looking further into the history of this, combatants would start with 15 points. Points would be lost for knockout attempts or being at a disadvantage during a hold or grabbing the ropes. And the only way to win again was submission, knockout, or wrestler's points being reduced to 0. So I think that is another way you can win in this match, by forcing your opponent to exhaust the ropes.
And now there's
again, the official. Again, James, the official thinks either competitor are overusing the ropes. He could call the match to stop.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point. And then we would get no winner. That's not a good thing. Bobby Fish
would you get no winner, or would the other person just win? Like, again, the referee kind of dictates necessarily who fights better under these rules, because, again, there's no wrestling match.
It's really odd, though, isn't it? Wouldn't you want to have judges when it comes to something like this?
Yeah, I would think so. But again, this goes all the way back to, like I said, the 1990s. And we're talking about, Japanese style. I mean, this actually used to be a foundation, apparently, in Corrigan Hall with the likes of Takeda, NJPW former booker Rishi Toshu, and, of course, other people in Ultimo Japan. Oh, my God!
Spinning back fist. Hello.
Again, pulling a lot of different moves out of his arsenal here. Again, high-impact moves are encouraged. Looking for another suplex. And now Bobby Fish looking for a rear naked choke, possibly a sleeper hold. And again, pushing Bobby Fish into the corner. Not necessarily a rope break, though, but trying to force separation here.
I'm hearing the echo of somebody's TV,
but that's James' TV.
At least I know we're in sync, though.
Yeah. Again, people like JT Sutherland, Bob Backlund, the Iron Sheik have also been involved underneath these rules at one point.
That's a very long time, and now a nice body splash into the corner. I don't believe that counts as a rope break, only because we had Alex Kane put him in that position. Oh, nice cut off though with a spear. Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Just
and both been
crumbling
pawned out of the ring. Now, I'm not exactly sure at this point what we do here. I would say that we're at a reset point. It looks like Bobby Fish, though, his head might have hit the concrete. Bobby Fish right now was able, I think, to avoid maybe the concrete just barely. Now he's crawling his way around ringside while Alex Kane lays out underneath the ring apron.
Yeah, trying to get himself back into a breathing position there, trying to get some oxygen back into his lungs. Now Bobby Fish just rolling around. It's almost like he's trying to find a weapon.
Is he even aware right now what's happening? I mean, he might have literally been landed awkwardly there. Again,
yeah, he did land past the mat. He did land past the protective mat. Easily could have hit his head off that. Trying to immediately put the pressure on him, though, regardless, with those knee strikes into the corner.
And again, that was a really messy collision on the outside. Nothing about that was pretty for either man. Driving a knee into the midsection now of Alex Kane. Again, hoist up in the corner. And Bobby Fish looking to tee off. Going after the body, going after the core. Now attacking the hamstring. Trying to take Alex Kane off his feet. Again, you attack the base. It's hard to pull a suplex off.
Yeah, and it looks like that strikes like that are legal. I believe by illegal strikes, they're talking about eye pokes, thumb to the eye, low blows. Ooh, there's that suplex, though. Capture exploder. by Alex Kane.
Again,
Straps
the
come
suplex
down.
assassin.
Whew. Man, that
Alex
dude
Kane
been
right now.
through
We're
wars,
gaining control here to your point, James. Might looking to hook up Bobby Fish for a massive power bomb. But again, you can't hit him.
Jesus. And now he's going to go for another one. It looks like possibly a superplex.
He's looking for a decision here. He's looking for a knockout. Brainbuster!
Definitely looking for the knockout victory here. Referee checking on Bobby Fish after that brutal brainbuster.
Again, you can win via KO or TKO. So standing 10 count could also be applied here.
I just put the link to our video and put what we do in the comments of the live stream. Hopefully we get some clicks.
Nice.
I
I'm
don't know.
shocked you were able to do
I
that.
feel like that's discouraged because, again, it's close to MLW. But
yeah. Support MLW, guys. Like, watch us if you want, but also watch the show because it is.
I know. I said we're just alternative commentary. I didn't say I'm taking away from the show.
Yeah, you're still though putting your name out there again, and that's called marketing, and you're not supposed to do that, bro. Not in live chats for other wrestling shows.
That's true.
That's it. That's it.
Jesus, that was it. 10 count and Alex Kane with the W. Well, the Rogue Horseman not off to a great start.
And again, Bobby Fish was unable to stand to defend himself. Therefore, by referee's decision, your winner of this returned format UWFI match is Alex Kane.
And to everybody that wants to know, where's the line?
The leader of Boombayang beating the Rogue Horseman tonight, to your point, James.
Well, this is what you get, my guy. This is what you get. Poor guy, man. Like Bobby Fish, man, he used to be must-see, and now he's just got jobbed out by this guy.
I mean, to be fair, Alex Kane, he was worked over a little bit in that match, a little bit winded there. You see that?
Yeah, that's fair.
Lower back.
And now he's cutting a promo.
There you go. Seems like we're going to have a promo-heavy night.
Damn, that felt good.
My leg hurt.
I mean, he got dragon screwed.
He did get dragon screwed. I mean, that move does gotta suck, Noah. I've heard many times.
It does. Twist your knee like a mother.
I mean, you talk about the originator of the dragon screw, Mr. Fujinami himself. Tatsumi Fujinami is the reason dragon screw exists, folks.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I feel like
Bischoff
we're
is all over it.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're in TNA 2010 all over again, folks. I mean,
don't say that here.
Well, yeah, don't
he was
trigger
all
him,
over
please.
the show, and now here he is all over the show.
Yeah, but I understand why he's all over the show. He's got the night.
Hey, they're using Media Player on loop. I've seen that before. Sorry, I had to point that out.
James. Damn, low bar. That's a low bar.
No, it's not. How's it a low bar? I'm just pointing out the fact. I do it all the time.
I suppose that's true. Budget friendly.
Oh, that's so funny.
What?
That's when you know you got it by the balls.
What?
What's going on? Today's your day.
Fired Alex Kane? Fired by Eric Bischoff?
Why?
Hey. For what he did backstage. You don't remember he went backstage and talked shit to Eric Bischoff's face.
But come on. No.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't fucking believe Eric Bischoff just fired the former MLW champ. Uh-oh. Oh, God.
I feel sympathy for Alex, man. Poor guy.
The former MLW world champion just got fired.
Maybe that means he signed somewhere.
Yeah, that might be.
Publicly fired.
Ooh, T-bone suplex.
I'm loving the T-bones. I mean, just brutalize all the security.
I don't blame him. I would do that to Eric Bischoff at this point. What does Eric Bischoff have any right to do that. Just because you're in charge for one night, that's your one shot? You fire a former MLW heavyweight champion because you didn't like what he said? Are you kidding me?
This is Taz if he grew a whole foot.
There's a time when you should throw around your authority, and there's times where you just don't be petty, and that was petty.
I'm sure they'll just rehire him and say Eric Bischoff didn't have the right to do that or something.
No, yeah, that's obviously.
I hope you're right. I mean, again, Eric Bischoff already freaking power-hungry psychopath.
This is the problem when you give any power to Eric Bischoff. You'll give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Give him an inch, he'll put a company in the dirt.
He's
fair.
he's trying to do his best Vince McMahon impression. You are fired. Hey, what does Caesar say? He keeps bankrupting any company he touched, so that's his way of doing it.
Yeah, this is what you call budget cuts.
Look at the look at the
backstage.
crazy...
What's up with the mic? I can't even hear anything.
I can't either.
There we go.
Kojima, Red.
Man, these guys are some of the craziest bunch of goobers.
What is this?
Like, look at this.
Is this Scorpion and Sector? Like, what is going on?
That's Okumura. To my point, formerly trained by
Okumura, Satoshi Kojima, and Akira. I believe that's Akira. No,
that is Akira.
Yeah, that's Akira. Red Party.
Red
they cut it off. Who was that in the background?
You cannot.
That was Suzuki.
Yeah, probably. You cannot say red party when you are dressed in yellow and orange.
I'm pretty sure he said bread, dude. Remember, Kojima loved bread.
Okay.
It sounded like he said red party to me.
Cozy Lariat, bread.
Well, I don't know, man, but that's the
yeast. Hits hard, hits deal. Is this
listen.
January advertising again?
Yeah, this is definitely an advertisement.
Listen, all I know is that's the yeast of my concerns, Noah.
Yeah,
MLW hits real. And I just hit Noah with the craziest cringe joke ever.
You're not me, dude. That's my department.
It's a pretty great day, Noah, no matter how you slice it.
Damn it, James! You fucking idiot!
I'm so happy you brought that sound effect back.
Yeah,
I had to.
I did that, but I made it worse.
Oh, you were the one that did that.
He put it in there. I'm the one that
put it in there. He's the one that actually played it because he's producer, man. And thank you for that, Walter, because damn it, James! Oh my gosh, this night's already just drove me up a wall. I feel like I should be drunk.
Can they please stop doing the fisheye camera? I'm like, come on, fish lens.
By the way, thank you for everybody that's commenting right now. So much of the wrestling.
Uh-oh.
And there's the Minoru.
They literally told him, walk back, you walked too early, pretty much. That's what just happened.
You know what?
We just saw a production mistake. Yeah, because when the other two were leaving, Suzuki was coming. And I guess they switched cameras. They made him walk back and come back again. Like, you can tell that's what they just did.
I'll be honest. I don't think it was even that. I think it was the same shot, and so they cut too late, and then they played the rest of it afterwards because it was a
All right, guys, let's try and regroup here as we got a title and a mask on the line as Trevor Lee looks to upset Mystico and claim the CMLL World Middleweight Championship. Cameron Grimes is dead. Trevor Lee is back.
Let me get this graphic going. Oh my god, this is hilarious. This is so much fun. I love this.
A little bit.
Yeah, what the heck? I'm
not used to Savage, the former 3-time X Division champion.
I'm very surprised, to honest to God, with Trevor, that I'm not used to this look. I'm used to the caveman beard look. He's always had that his entire career.
Again, apparently he's still a savage, but yeah, remember Captain Caveman in NXT, former $1 Million champion?
Yes, Captain Caveman.
Former gambler at Duke Hudson's poker table in the worst shit era of NXT.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
It's a mystery. El Místico.
El Místico. Dude, you
And
try to do your typical crossbody Mystico, it ain't gonna go well for you. By the way, last time we saw Mystico, he was on Lucha Rampage.
I
What a
like the
great
Titan
win,
draw.
by the way.
I gotta admit, I like that Titan draw with the old Mexican cathedrals.
The former Sin Cara, for those that know, WWE, a legend amongst Mexico and CMLL. Mystico, of course, right now, who beat Rocky Romero, Azúcar Rock, for that championship, is going into his 5th defense tonight. This 26-year veteran of the game.
Man, to talk about a career resurgence for Mystico, man, like this,
Oh,
the
right?
last decade has been all Mystico all day ever
Excuse
since
me,
he
I
left
gotta,
WWE.
I gotta take this. I gotta take the banner back because I gotta add. They added that his mask is also on the line.
That's right. If Mystico loses, he loses not only his championship, he loses his mask.
No, but that's fine. We can write. Yeah, put that on the banner. Yeah, because
That's
we
what
don't
I'm
need
saying.
to. Oh,
That's
You
okay.
know,
Yeah. We were talking about the graphic.
To your point, James, I mean, we talk about the resurgence of Mystico. Let's not forget, Mystico's also been challenged by ticking time bomb Hiromu Takahashi, where
Yes.
there's also a mask on the line versus Hiromu's hair. And that match hasn't been made official yet. If Mystico loses his mask tonight, you can kiss that match goodbye.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I didn't even think about that. So a New Japan match could be in jeopardy, and it's all Eric Bischoff's fault, apparently.
I doubt Mystico's losing this though. And if he will, I need a $25 payment. I will go on a rant beyond.
That would be the most baffling booking decision of 2024 by far.
It's Eric Bischoff, James.
I know.
Trevor Lee. We're talking about the same man who booked the finger poke of doom, probably.
No, I thought that was Nash. Wasn't that Nash?
I don't know. It probably was.
Well, I mean,
Eric Bischoff allowed it.
That's
the inmates were running the asylum at the time, so I think the jury is out there, Walter. But you're probably not wrong.
Mystical didn't even want. Trevor Lee didn't even want to shake his hand.
Well, they shook hands anyway. Look at them.
Yeah, but Mystical was very hesitant
here with this former, again, multiple-time Estrogen champion endorsed by Hurricane Helms himself. Remember when the Cult of Lee was a thing during the finding themselves once again era of Impact Wrestling?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He better win. Do not remove his mask. It's like the magician that gave away all the tricks. God damn it! I don't need to see it. I want to be entertained. You don't need to remove the mask.
It's also a first time ever one-on-one encounter. It's actually a first time ever encounter for these men to be in the ring with one another. So again, the jury is out, and Mystico is prepared to face Trevor Lee, especially with his mental.
Nice hook. He's got him kind of a surfboard. I think he's gonna go for it.
Oh, got countered. Great counter by Mystico. He knew exactly what he was trying to go for there.
Exactly.
Gory Guerrero made that move famous at surfboard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that was a reverse surfboard, the inverted one, where you go vertical instead of horizontal.
Which is why they call it a bow and arrow, because you're still driving your knees into the spine of your opponent.
Eddie Guerrero loved using that move, too.
Now it looks like we're going to be going for a test of strength here.
Greco-Roman knuckle lock, single wrist applied, controlled right now by Trevor Lee, bringing down Mystico, controlling the left arm and the left wrist.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, as technical as Trevor is, Mystico can fool you. You think he's just all high flying, but eventually he's going to get that second win. He knows how to put on the graps against the best of them.
He knows how to do ground moves too. The best wrestlers are the ones that can mix all styles.
That's called a hybrid.
Yeah,
that's called a hybrid athlete or all rounder. And to your point, James and Walter, Trevor Lee is that. Let's not forget, this guy's been trained by both the Hardys and Jeff Rudd. There's a reason why Trevor Lee is a 17-year vet of the game. Up and over, Mystico trying to counter Trevor Lee, takes him over with the head scissors.
Not even a head scissors. That was a lifting snap nair that time to get out of it.
Good point. And look, Trevor Lee taking a little bit back by that.
What happened? Trying to get the crowd involved. I don't know. He's just snapping at Mystico or talking junk or something.
But I mean, Trevor Lee probably was taken back by that escape. Again, like I said, Trevor Lee has never faced Mystico. He never even faced Sin Cara in WWE.
Yeah, there's a first time ever matchup in the world of wrestling. Nice back and forth action though between these two guys. Head scissor takeover by Mystico, and now he's in full control.
For those that are wondering,
gotta be careful though. This is a smaller ring than usual.
For those that are wondering, I usually let James take the head play-by-play commentary because he's a diehard Lucha Libre fan. His all-time favorite wrestler is Rey Mysterio.
100%. And now look at this, immediately going
Wow,
to the top
man!
rope. What a great arm drag by Mystico.
Extra torque with the corkscrew on the way down, James.
Yeah, absolutely gets more strength off that arm drag. And now it looks like Mystico going to try to go for Tope con Hello here.
That's a very
Looking for
small.
dive.
Oh, baseball slide, but Trevor Lee
Oh!
sliding in between the ring apron and taking advantage of Mystical, clubbing shots back of the head.
We need to see more of that in wrestling. Take advantage of that kind of stuff. Use
Now
the ring
using
as a
the
weapon.
apron to his advantage.
Yeah.
Trevor Lee
Great
now on the
awareness.
apron. This is not good.
Oh, man.
Jesus, PK, hello. And that Mystico turned into Sin Cara football.
Did you guys hear that connection? Holy shit.
Yeah, and it's good.
Yeah, to
Up
the
right
moon,
between
apparently.
the uprights, damn it.
Yeah,
3
or
points.
to the moon, as you saw Trevor Lee gesturing.
Yes, you did.
Again, Trevor Lee recently released from WWE. He's been involved all over the place in Rev Pro and Deadlock Pro. Now here in MLW, he's already challenged for multiple championships. Former challenger for the Deadlock Pro Wrestling World Championship to the West Coast Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, and he's been going all over the place, man. He has really tried to make a name for himself and try to prove all the naysayers wrong. Now go for a back suplex onto the apron. Mystico's in a world of trouble here.
He was even on Chris Fanley's podcast, and he said he's going to remind the world exactly once again who Trevor Lee is.
And now here we go, it looked like he was trying to go for the mask already. It looks like he's going to play up to the fact that he is not exactly the crowd favorite here. Nice uppercut right to the face.
Smart move by Trevor Lee. Smart move by Trevor Lee to slow down the high-flying offense of Mystico, keeping him down on the mat.
And now look at that, just doing a Hogan style pose there.
Yeah,
well, I mean, to your point, doing a little bit of showboating. Go ahead, Walter.
No, I was just saying less posing, more focus. But go ahead.
Exactly.
We're just echoing the same point here. And again, Walter, I mean, you already ranted about the pride of Lucha Libre when it comes to a luchador and their mask. I mean, again, we have never seen Mystico unmasked, not even during his feud with the fake Sin Cara in WWE.
And look at this, Mystico got right back up after that vicious elbow strike.
That's the fighting spirit of the current CMLL legend.
I think he's telling Trevor Lee to bring it at this point.
Well, it's one of those things where a champion likes to test themselves versus the challenger trying to overcome what challenges them that prevents them from becoming a champion. I feel like both these men have a lot to prove here.
The problem with this is if he hits the cave in, that could be all she wrote. And look at the way he's just dissecting Mystico right now. He is in total control as Trevor Lee.
Yeah.
You think of all the great lucha libres that had all their masks. You know, you got Mil Máscaras, you got Mystico, you got Rey Mysterio, you got all the mask just means everything in Mexican culture.
Oh man,
Jesus! He tried to fight back, but every strike is just way harder hitting. And there's a nice tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, black hole slam style.
Whoa!
I mean, literally, this guy's name was without face in WWE. Sin Cara, like that, literally was his name. So it's all about the match.
Yes, it was.
It looks like he's trying to rip it now.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you know you can't do that during a match. You risk disqualification. Again, Mystico, by the way, 26-year veteran of the game, trained by Dr. Carante, Tony Salazar, and Fred Tormento, known as El Principe de Plata y Oro.
Now look at that, just raking at the eyes, by the way. Ooh, and look at that. Mystico fighting a little dirty in return, pulling on the hair.
And turnabout's fair play as far as I'm concerned, especially when your championship's on the line, but more importantly, your very identity.
Yep, exactly. And it's not going to be the only time that Mystico is going to have that problem either. He's, as you say, if he gets through tonight, he's got another mask versus hair match coming up in New Japan. So
pending official, by the way, as Hiromu Takahashi's title on Tetsuya Naito to win the World Tag League to punch their ticket to the Tokyo Dome.
And the mask isn't even about pride; it's about tradition more than pride.
Exactly. It literally encompasses family. Think about La Sombra. Andrade El Idolo. Think about what he did to fight to get his mask badge from Buddy Matthews of the House of Black in AEW. He talked about how that literally represents family, represents history, represents legacy. A luchador literally creates their own dynasty by the mask they wear.
Yeah, and that was after he had let go of the mask, but he just used it for entrance gear. So it still had an important piece to him. It was just a part of his identity. So imagine what Mystico's got to be going through right now.
His dad was literally named Mil Máscara, 1,000 Masks.
There's a reason why Andrade Eagle still comes out with that mask, to your point. Same thing can be said for Santos Escobar, looking to be the best unmasked luchador this generation. Nice escape there by Mystico there.
And I think Trevor Lee was taken a bit aback there from there. And look at this.
I mean, it's to the point where even Japanese wrestlers do it. Think of the Ultimo Dragon and stuff.
And now we're going to have a little bit of back and forth action between these wrestlers here. Nice wind-up elbow, by the way, by Mystico.
Black Tiger, you name it. A Teton, of course, para los Ganables de Japón, to your point, Walter. There's a reason why New Japan Pro Wrestling hosts literally the Fantasmania Tour every year.
There's that back elbow strike. We've seen that's vintage Mystico there. Crowd getting on their feet here.
Mystico needs to stop worrying about getting the crowd into it. Focus on this match before you lose that damn mask.
I will say this. This has definitely been the most competitive match so far tonight on this wild one-night stand. Nice crossbody.
There it is.
Yeah, high angle, by the way. Got all of it.
He usually hits that on
that crossbody.
Oh, nice head scissor Tierras there by Mystico. Keep in mind, he hits that crossbody on the outside, but in this case, he opted to do it in the ring because, again, to your point, no, you've been talking about it all night. There is very little room outside of the ring side and apron area.
You can see that one of the sides almost look like it's almost attached. Like it doesn't even look like there's space there until you get close.
We also got an elevated walkway, and we've seen how well that's worked out for others.
Whoa. Look at that. Trevor Lee able to make his way out of the way of the suicide dive attempt. Mystico turning his back. That's not smart.
The only time elevated walkways worked for me were like Bash at the Beach or Hogs is Wild. Ooh. Like those arenas looked cool when it was elevated.
Ooh, running knee
Shining Wizard! No!
That was a great combination out of the Snake Eyes into the Shining Wizard, but Trevor Lee not able to get the victory here.
Imagine what it would mean for Trevor Lee's resurgence in his career to beat Mystico and take away his legacy.
That would be upset of the year as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, it's all about the title. That's the prize. I think it's just consolation to be able to take the mask too.
Yeah, exactly. And he's trying to rip that mask off early.
La Mystica, of course, who applies a Hurricane Rana or the Planja Tornado or La Mystica as his finisher. Versus what you said earlier with Trevor Lee, who apparently not only has a cave-in, has a Shining Wizard.
And now there he is, ripping that mask, a whole eye hole just completely ripped open here. Seamstress gonna have her work cut out for her. Oh no, gonna go for a trio. Whoa!
Oh!
Jesus! Single leg drop kick right to the head. Mystico's out on that trio woe position here.
And Trevor Lee at this point is just ready to send Mystico buenas noches.
Yeah, exactly.
Slow, painful, methodical demise, rearranging the math. Might be looking for a Frankensteiner here.
Gonna go for a Frankensteiner. This could be bad.
I mean, again, though, to your point, I think Trevor Lee has taken way too much time with Mystico. It's almost like, to me, he's taking him lightly despite the fact being a first-one encounter. How valuable is the title to Trevor Lee versus just trying to make a statement?
No,
what the hell?
I don't like how loose those ropes look.
Ooh, tried to go for a moonsault, got countered.
Scoop
power slammed on my Mystico. Great power slam.
Look of the near leg and gets the 2 count.
I don't know. No. I think Randy Orton has one of the most beautiful power slams, but that was a good one by Mystico.
That was a very good one by Mystico. I wasn't expecting it from him.
Well, I mean, again, get well soon to the Viper, but also to be fair, he uses a snap power slam to be fair.
Yes, it's very.
It's got more torque. It's got more torque on it. And of course, Cody Rhodes looked to avenge Randy Orton at Saturday's main event, which of course will be calling to Survivor Studios. He defends the WWE Undisputed Championship against Kevin Owens.
Gonna be an interesting. There's gonna be an interesting December again with that forearm shot. Just completely knocked Mystico out again.
James, he almost did it like a Superman punch, but through the elbow, like you saw how he jumped when he did it.
Landed on his feet though.
Watch
Mystico out
out!
of the power slam attempt, but there's a super
Cover!
collider.
2! No!
Wow, that was almost Trevor.
That was almost like a Spanish fly. Like
That's literally what that was.
That was the course collider. We've seen Trevor Lee apply that many times. He's won many championships in WWE with that move.
And what else does Trevor Lee have left here? It's a hell of a debut for Trevor Lee in MLW.
100%. Now going to go for the cave-in, possibly from the back end here, or trying to go for the front. Oh, got countered, though.
Crucifix!
Transitions,
Cover!
crucifix!
Cover! Oh!
Transition into a crucifix bomb into a pin, trying to go for a cover.
There's a great spot by Mystico.
definitely the most competitive match and the longest match of the night.
No, yeah, no doubt.
Well, you consider, again, the experience value of both of these men here. Again, trailblazers in the business in their own right. Cruiserweights that try to outweigh what heavyweights can do. Mystico. Oh!
Oh, psyched him out with a TNA kick that time, but a big boot to follow.
Oh, he missed that. A spinning back heel kick. Mystico just out of range there. That was poor execution by Trevor Lee.
Jesus, nice question mark kick there by Mystico. Playing his best impersonation of wrestling's Muhammad Ali, dodging those strikes. But there's a dodge of his own out of the splash.
But to your point, James, Trevor Lee is still very much in this fight.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Insigiri, though, by Mystico. And this is not where you want to be with Mystico on the top rope.
Yeah, especially after a Gaminguri, where you are literally right now poised to be taken over.
And we're going to go for the master of the Spanish fly of all time here.
Lord.
Mystico going to go to the top rope for it.
Wildness!
Got all of it.
To retain! Got him!
Brilliant. And that's all she wrote. The master of the Spanish fly gets it done.
Wow. Not only does he preserve his legacy, his identity, his integrity, his heritage, but he keeps holding on to that MLW World Middleweight Championship.
Which means New Japan is still on the line. I mean, in the mix. It's not official, but it's still in the mix.
You got to imagine, you almost wonder, will he put the title on the line against Hiromu Takahashi, make it title for title, along with Matt's first career? We don't know. Depends on. Actually, is he even the champion for the junior heavyweights in New Japan? Hiromu Takahashi.
No, it's Doki.
That's right. I forgot he actually won.
There you go.
Now
See,
look at this.
There's the heritage, the pride, the respect for the Mexican flag. Viva Mexico!
And again, Cesar was not too pleased with Eric Bischoff adding that extra caveat, risking Mystico's identity, his mask in the balance.
This dude looks like the Latino version of Guido.
He does, doesn't he? Like, dude, I love this dude, though. He's so great.
He is so brilliant. Dario Cueto is brilliant. I'm always going
Honestly, other than William Regal, I have said that Dario Cueto, Cesar Duran, is one of the best general managers of all time in pro wrestling.
Teddy Long as well.
Yeah, Teddy Long too.
The Undertaker. You failed, pendejo.
I don't need a translation for that.
No. To keep this in mind, folks, this dude used to be like a full-on like actor. Like he was a big-time actor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like he
the cojones.
Grabbed him by the cojones. Still has that split leg stance too.
Yeah, he's always got to do the split leg stance. You gotta. It's Dario Cueto, man.
I feel like Eric Bischoff's going to interrupt him again.
Of course he does. This is what I'm saying, man. Don't be surprised. This might not be a one shot like the title says. It might be a whole power struggle storyline between Bischoff and Duran which after their little interaction backstage, I had goosebumps, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, again, MLW right now is literally a battlefield for power, as Cesar made it very clear. Eric Bischoff, you are an outsider. You are not welcome here. MLW is ours.
He definitely is an outsider. Hey, the irony in that, huh?
Well, I mean, the problem is Court Bauer is the one that allowed him in here, so I mean, shit. Cesar Duran and Eric Bischoff are fighting for control, but at the end of the day, the man with the final stroke here is Court Bauer, so he's the one that invited Bischoff to be on this event tonight.
Sure that, and let's not forget how much Contra, by the way, has been at odds end with Cesar and company, which is why we talked about Billy Axel earlier, risking her own hair to get back that featherweight championship.
Mystico.
Well done, Mystico. Still MLW World Middleweight Champion. Matt and Renegade Ransom Jada, good to see you. And again, folks, if you are tuning in to MLW for the first time, support them. Buy a shirt, official MLW gear, crazymlwshop.com.
And it looks like
Support
they're going to
wrestling.
be. And now let's see if they actually have another ad going on here. If that's all they're doing. I love how they're still they're giving Alex Kane merch, right? So they're promoting his merch and they just fired him. What the?
They probably didn't update the commercial in time.
That's true. I mean, it was a very last minute thing. And it looks like they are hyping up their Christmas show, it looks like.
Well, 'tis the season for a holiday beating.
Feliz Navidad.
La 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 la, ow, ow, ow.
If AEW can bring the party to 34th Street, then MLW can bring it to YouTube. To your point, Holiday Rush, December 24th.
What? On Christmas Eve? Well, we're not going to be able to do that because I won't be here.
AEW. AEW's doing something too. Oh, no. Christmas is AEW.
Yeah, Christmas
is Wednesday. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we can. Depends on what time they do it.
Oh, shit. Here we go. The Disruptor making his biggest impact to date in MLW. Feast your eyes on Donovan Dijak, where again, guys, if Donovan Dijak wins, he gets Matt Riddle's future MLW World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. Apparently, St. Laurent is his manager. A different form of justice to be dished out tonight by Donovan Dijak.
That is crazy, man. Look at how big this dude is. You always forget how big Donovan Dijak is until you see this man in person.
James, 6'8", this towering Croatian who had one of the damnedest battles we ever saw against the former Limitless one in NXT, Keith Lee, stands at 260 pounds and has yet to hold a championship singles-wise majorly since freaking 2018. However, he did recently win a title this year at the Rise Grand Champion, and apparently is still their champion.
Yeah, and you got to imagine now that he's here in MLW, Donovan Dijak is here to make a freaking statement.
Well, you want to talk about disrupting things. The Disruptor has a huge chance to disrupt the very balance of MLW if he takes Matt Riddle's opportunity away for January 11th.
Destruct, destroy.
All right, Fat Joe from Wish.com.
Damn, Walter.
We know the freaking Dijak can cut a promo, so.
Mm-hmm. Put the edibles down. Put the blunts down. Hey. I'm somehow offended by that promo.
Hey, I figured you would be. But hey, Dijak is straight to the point. Again, this is huge. If Dijak wins, he challenges next for Soji Kojima's MLW World Championship.
I just added that to the banner now.
The King of Bros, the original bro, former NWA World Television Champion, Matt Riddle. And again, the last time these two met each other was 2018. They've only met each other in two other one-on-one encounters. The first time they went one-on-one was 2017 Beyond Wrestling. Matt Riddle won. They followed up in WXW. Matt Riddle won. They have not met each other since.
So Matt Riddle is 2-0 against Dijak.
Correct.
This could be the final shot here for Dijak to get a shot against Riddle and actually come out with the W. So he has really got to focus on this match here.
And you see the tail of the tape just by the ring, as you talked about before, the towering height of Dijak versus Matt Riddle. A rivalry renewed 6 years later with a world championship opportunity hanging in the balance. And again, thank everybody that's tuning in. Matt Helms at Casting Studios, Charles, Safety. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Mrs. Cruz, good to see and engage with all you once again here at Super Studios. We are calling for the first time ever MLW, Major League Wrestling. And of course, this is Eric Bischoff's one shot. But again, the big shot here is at Kings of the Coliseum, represented Saturday, January 11th, where the winner of this match faces Shoji Kojima for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship.
I think Matt Riddle was going for like an octopus dress or something, but Dijak was just too big.
Yeah, I mean, good luck trying to get a submission hold on this big dude. No way.
6'7", 260 pounds.
Who, by the way, can wrestle and agility with the best of any wrestler on the planet. This dude's he is the scariest hybrid because he is that tall and could do all the things athletically that a lot of other people could do. Tried to go for a hurricanrana from the top rope here.
Can't turn this into a triangle though.
Well, again, we talked about before the MMA background, guys. You said before about Matt Riddle. Let's not forget and undersell Matt Riddle for what he's worth with a background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Stands 6'1", though, at 260 pounds. Strength and weight advantage goes towards Dijak.
Yeah, but as big as you are and as strong as you are, when you have no oxygen and it cuts off, it's night time.
Well, which to your point, Matt Riddle going for the rear naked choke, literally jumping on the back of Dijak, who looks like he's just simply about to rip him off.
Yeah, that was about all she wrote there.
Dude,
again, Matt Riddle, though, relentless, now going for a Kimura. Tequila trying to bring Dijak down.
Dijak shook him off the way a dog shakes fleas.
Yeah, and exactly.
Again, trying to separate that shoulder, but Dijak, man,
Jesus.
Backbreaker, and just swinging Matt Riddle down. Power.
Vintage Dijak. We've seen him do that many times before.
He just nonchalant tossed his ass.
Yeah, he did.
Well, it's not like Dijak has to travel far in the ring. I mean, look at the guy's reach.
That's true.
Just foot right into the throat.
Any company is rightfully respectful to have somebody the caliber of Diamond Dijak part of their roster.
He slipped through WWE's fingers, I'll tell you that much.
Well, not the first time, and won't be the last.
And listen, MLW is a lot better off for getting a guy like Donovan Dijak.
Oh, look at the top turnbuckle. The covering fell off.
Yeah, the covering fell off because I think Dijak actually reached behind him and ripped it off. That was all Dijak there, and that was brilliant strategy. It looked like an accident. Cover.
James, I don't think it was Dijak. I think it was his manager on the outside, to your point.
Ah, fair dues.
They'd be like, oh, did I do that, Steve Urkel?
Oh, my God. Freaking
the high kicks right now by Matt Riddle trying to compromise the core and knock the win out of Dijak. Dijak previously challenged for the NXT North American Championship and the NXT Championship against Keith Lee and Wesley, respectively, in 2 different eras. But Matt Riddle, take it down!
Damn elbow strike. That was like hitting a Mack truck at full force.
That'll fuck your high up.
Yeah, you think?
You're high or you're high, Walter. What the hell?
Both.
That'll sober you real quick.
Man, baseball slide as Walter Cruz is slurring his words right now as Matt Riddle might be here soon.
By the way, that dude that's Donovan's manager looks like a human thumb.
I told you, he's the Fat Joe from Wish.com.
I'm trying to focus on the monitor here.
If he stood next to Fat Joe right now, it'll look like a before and after photo.
So wait, does that make Paul Walter Hauser the Fat Joe of Temu?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my lord. Dijak right now in control of Matt Riddle. Folks, I apologize. We are trying to call a wrestling show here, but it's MLW, so shit's already hit the fan. Eric Bischoff is back in control once again of a wrestling company. It's only a matter of time before things go belly up, it seems. And right now, front face slap by Matt Riddle, looking to take Excuse me. Look at Dijak. Look at Matt Riddle. Up and over.
Hopefully
Suplex,
tomorrow we
power
don't
slam
get breaking
release.
news that
Hook on the far
MLW.
leg and a kick out of two. By
Hopefully
Matt Riddle.
we don't get breaking news that MLW fired Chapter 7 or Chapter 12, whatever it is.
I've lost count. They've got more chapters than TNA in their short history. If I'm being honest here.
That is true. They've had to close shop more than a few times, unfortunately.
Ooh, nice chop by Riddle.
We talk about Dijak's untapped potential again here. And think about the fact that, again, he literally might earn a world championship opportunity after only one match in MLW. Again, the only match he had before this, he disrupted the landscape and beat Kevin Knight.
Now look at that.
Now.
Multiple palm strikes by Matt
Are
Riddle.
you kidding me?
Yeah, he was trying to. Well, I mean, Matt Riddle is a strong mofo. Let's give him credit. Ooh, triangle over the ropes.
Or draping Juju Gatami. It looks like he has the arm trap. Nope, you're right. I think that was more of an armbar though, James.
Trying to pull that arm out of socket, which means he'll definitely have more of an advantage now. He was able to get one of those arms completely dislocated, or at the very least, it looks like it.
Oh!
There's a super kick by Dijak.
The reach and the height and range he got on that, and the forward thrust.
When a man that big kicks you, that definitely is a super kick.
No doubt about it.
And this might be the definition of Empire State Building level height superplex there in a moment.
Yeah, we've seen a few superplexes from the top rope here tonight.
Out of camera range!
Jesus Christ! Superplex by Dijak. What the hell?
Riddle fired up, though. He's back to his feet.
Are you kidding me? He no-sold that shit?
We've seen Dijak do this before with Keith Lee's Spirit Bomb. And Matt Riddle, again, has never been in the ring like this tower, Dijak. White slap, ripcord, knee strike.
Yeah, we've seen that before from Riddle.
Yeah, right below the jawline there, rocking Dijak to a knee, jumping in with that elbow. Big exploder out of the corner.
Not going to go for the Broton. Broton connects.
Bro. PK. Follow-up almost literally flipped Dijak over. And again, we also talk about not only the strength, but the conditioning. Hoisting out Dijak for a power bomb. Roll through. Bang.
Right to the face. V-trigger.
Yes,
One, two.
Dijak, no, couldn't even grab the leg strong enough for the fall.
Oh, I wish I could scream right now because this match rules already.
Yeah. And it could follow up to the Mystical match because Mystical was definitely the match of the night.
Oh, so far, yeah,
we
no
had
doubt.
cruiserweights and high flying and speed to a battle of heavyweights and towering juggernauts, it seems.
Looking for the floating bro.
Whoop, roll
Dude,
through,
you just made that rhyme without even noticing, Noah. You're a poet.
Holy shit!
Hook up the near leg! Kick out of that too.
How did Matt Riddle kick out of that? Dude, he booted his head into oblivion with that cyclone boot.
Good God.
Holy shit.
That Discus big boot is hellacious.
Cassius Ohno, Chris Hero is smiling in an AEW locker room somewhere.
And right now, Dijak might be looking to send Matt Riddle to hell. He's got him goozled, looking for that choke slam, backbreaker, or powerbomb. Riddle puts out.
Ooh, brilliant.
Another knee
trigger.
strike.
Gonna go for floating bro. Floating bro.
In position, hits it fully.
Floating bro got it.
Cover hit the leg. No.
What? Are you shitting me?
Takes more than that to keep this man down.
Matt Riddle would have swore to you, high or not high, that was 3 count.
This dude almost had a heart attack on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, you think? He's probably got money on Dijak to win. It's presented by Bet Online. He must have bet online.
B-E-T, to be fair, but I do understand what you mean. And again, these two have not made chances since 2018. Now measuring Dijak with these strikes.
Martial arts.
Now, shades of Bryan Danielson almost here. Using Dijak as a kick bag. And whatever Dijak can muster, though, it's firing out Dijak, bringing Riddle down with an open palm strike.
Oh my
Dijak can reach from sitting kneeling position. He could reach this guy's chest. That's great.
And Riddle right now lining up Dijak here with for a big high kick. Dijak hoisting up Riddle. Up on the
Feast your eyes. Oh, got countered. Feast your eyes got countered.
Abdominal strap. No.
There it is.
You're gonna transition into a
The pro mission.
neck
Pro
drop.
mission.
It's a submission from Riddle. And you're right, James. Literally, cravat on the neck. Permission.
But remember, he's so tall he can reach the ropes from this position.
Oh, but
Riddle's
brilliant.
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 The neck
The minute
is
you
straight.
say that, he's gonna make him pass out. He's gonna make Dijak pass out here.
Wait,
there's
what?
no
What
oxygen
happened?
coming.
Wait.
Referee just got pulled out. Referee
I
got
think
pulled
Fat
out.
Joe pulled the referee out.
God damn it.
I mean, he sensed that Dijak was on the verge of passing out, to your point earlier.
Oh shit! And now he's getting strict. Oh, come on now.
Get out of the ring.
Oh,
You're
boy.
mixed with Joe and DJ Khaled.
Another one.
And officially, the match has been thrown out. Matt Riddle wins via disqualification.
Which I guess means no title shot for Dijak anyway. So what was the point of putting that stipulation on? But okay.
If nothing else, Eric Bischoff wants to disrupt things. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Here comes his friend, Filthy Tom Lawler.
Yeah,
Filthy
somebody
bro.
else put the edibles down for a moment.
And again, Tom Lawler used to roll alongside St. Laurent, who is now Dijak's business partner.
All right, is that his name, Saint Laurent?
Yes.
Okay, well, he looks like Fat Joe, so I'm gonna call him Timu Joe.
Well, that being said, your winner of this match via disqualification, Matt Riddle, and Matt with a microphone.
Saint
Good.
McDine, because it looked like that's what he likes to do.
He did the second chant and said, "Feast your eyes on this." Oh, Matt. And then and that was
Hey, be careful. He
that
might
wasn't
mistake it for
cool.
a hot dog.
Lawler. That wasn't as cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, James. That was pretty cringe. When you did it, that was pretty cringe.
Well, I mean, Matt Riddle is filthy, but he's also with the victory. Filthy Bro stands tall tonight, fending off St. Laurent and Donovan Dijak. Matt Riddle still with the golden ticket. He will challenge Satoshi Kojima for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship, January 11th.
It gets more cringe when you pull attention to it. You're just supposed to do it. Now, hey, look first.
Hey, look at my dick, please. Like,
Aren't you in enough trouble, Riddle, because you told somebody to do that wasn't your wife? But anyway.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Look at you opening up old wounds.
Well, so was Matt Riddle. He was opening up old wombs.
Holy shit.
Oh, good Lord.
What the...
Sorry, that was the layup, bro. I had to hit it. I had to hit that joke.
Well, while you guys continue to make comedy history and we make history here at Simply Rebel Studios, we might make further history where WrestleMania week might even be more insane as we might add MLW Battle Riot that's coming to us live from Los Angeles. So stay tuned, folks, because the madness is only going to continue from MLW, where 40 fighters will be in one ring where only one winner can happen. Something's gotta give for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's the entire MLW roster, male and female, at Battle Riot 7, April 5th in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Okay, fair enough. And there's the Bet Online sponsorship. We don't have DraftKings, we don't have FanDuel, but we have Bet Online.
How many different ways can you try and sports bet on wrestling and still it's wrong in every way possible?
I don't know why you're doing it because it's all scripted anyway, right? Like
I don't know how you bet on a predetermined outcome.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're not in the know, and a lot of people aren't, that's how they can make their money.
Well,
yeah, but you don't know who knows who and who knows inside information.
Hey, it's CW and Brock Anderson, and where's Arn Anderson? Arn Anderson used to have beef with CW.
As this madness continues, and we're about to spin a wheel. Damn it! Time for tag team action. Might I add? By the way, there are no more single matches left. There is only this and the tag team championships.
Who is?
That's the Filthy Horseman. That's Bobby Fish and Triple B.
Who's Triple B? And why does he look like Flash Morgan Webster?
And they're mocking Boombaye, by the way. Of course, Alex Kanda got fired by our Bischoff earlier today.
Well, wait, so who's this dude?
Apparently the leader of the Rough Horsemen, as we saw earlier, that cocky, arrogant, bratty, rich kid.
Do we know his name?
Yeah, Triple B, again, Triple B, literally. We talked about it earlier.
Oh, just Triple B. That's his actual name. Okay.
Apparently that's what they call him.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, Brock. CW. Why are you...
So we're
this?
too bad we're on YouTube and not the network, CW.
You remember how I said we should be giving the Rogue Horseman a chance?
Yeah, how do you feel about that now?
Take it all back. Holy shit, bro. What the fuck is that? Really? Dude, Triple B as Triple H. And then you got Bobby Fish, where's the lie guy? And then, oh, God.
Anyway, we got Matthew Justice here now. Matthew Justice, who is currently, I'm sorry, folks, our MLW National Champion.
Me too.
And Paul Walter-Hausen is apparently his tag team partner.
Wait. He's wrestling?
Yep.
You look like he wrestles with his diet. What is he
Welcome
doing?
to MLW. Damn. Walter! What the fuck?
Yo, that was wildin'.
What is wrong with you?
Holy shit. I was not expecting that at all.
All right.
Cool.
Well then.
So wait, I mean, man, he got a candy cane. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, light, Christmas lighted candlestick. He might confuse it for a candy cane.
Hey, JJ maybe produced this wheel for them.
You might have. You're right.
Got a WMD match, ambulance match, first blood, a blindfold match, an I Quit match, a bunkhouse brawl, a coal miners thing.
Oh, this is totally not a predetermined spin, right?
New York City Street Fights.
Of course.
So wait a
What do you
minute.
expect from a computer animated wheel?
So I really have to add that name to there, Paul. Like I really gotta put that's his partner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, Walter.
Hausen, the former Golden Glove winner, Taz on side, Matthew Justice, former MLW Tag Team Champion. New York City Street Fight.
This dude, you've made him spit all over his screen, bro. Dude, this dude was on the pre-show for AEW's Full Gear, and they did not.
Oh my god,
dude! I'm gonna be real with you.
What the fuck is happening?
AEW has their low-run Logan Paul, but at least that guy has more of a following in the Boom guy, Big Boom AJ. All right, and then you have WWE with Logan Paul. Much as I can't stand the prick, MLW uses this goober Paul Walter-Hausen.
Apparently well known in the New York area, and bell rings, and we are underway.
This is a match.
Yes, it is.
The fake
match in the New York Street Fight.
Wait, is he actually trained, or was this some fucking last-second bullshit?
I mean, he is a fan. For all we know, he is a fan. By the way, my bad. It's not BBB. It's BRG. That's his name. That's the name of the spoiled rich kid.
As far as okay, but they call him Triple B.
Well, I don't know if it's Triple B or I just misread the print. And again, April 5th. If we somehow survive with consciousness, we will try and cover Battle Riot 7 from Los Angeles. I don't know necessarily if we're going to be able to do that at this point because
Man, he barely got up on the rope. What the hell?
It's a celebrity spot. This is not a match. I'm not calling.
Are they not even? Are there no tags? Is this just all men?
It's a New York Street Fight, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot what the
now.
I forgot what the rules.
The Rough Horsemen is the Andersons, Bobby Fish, and Brett Ryan Gosling.
Okay, Brett Ryan Gosselin. Thank God he's not called Triple B. Okay, I'm willing to give it a chance again. I've gone through Whiplash, but I'm okay with that.
BRG, not BBB. So brief, James.
Okay, BRG.
That's what you get when you got 3 letters merged in Arial font bold that look exactly the same.
Triple B like the Better Business Bureau?
I'm pretty sure MLW would not pass. Anyway,
brother, like this is
good Lord.
What is this nonsense? Look at this.
It's a New York street fight.
Dude, we have we have the fake Arn Anderson with Ann Anderson's legitimate kid fighting some dude named Matthew Justice and Paul Walterhausen.
Hey, Rizzler, pay attention because this may be your future. You don't put the food down.
And Flash, I'm Matthew Justice. I'm going to try and ignore these two before I walk off here and focus on whatever this is. The guy that got brained by Double J Jeff Jarrett and was a boy for Dalton Castle from a pre-show pass to Full Gear, now part of a New York street fight here with Matthew Justice and the MLWs. The Andersons are looking to take a powder, and I don't blame them one bit.
I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better, JJ. Yes. In fact, he does have a Golden Globe as opposed to Big Boom AJ. You know what Big Boom AJ has that Paul Walterhausen doesn't? More relevancy in every stream of media.
Well, I mean,
that's it. Paul Walterhausen versus whatever that dude name. What's his name? Big Boom in a Costco street fight.
And let's
recreate Stone Cold versus Booker T in a bodega. Just do it in the Costco's now.
Hit each other in the head with chicken bakes. They use chicken bakes and pizza and hot dogs over the head.
Hey, go outside. You're in New York and it's a New York street fight. Go visit some carts.
Oh, my God, Paul Walterhausen by putting up Dippin' Dots by Big Boom AJ, my God.
Well, he didn't do Dippin' Dots, but he did just do a bunch of candy over the head of the thief, Brock Anderson.
Is there a Santa bag that he's reaching in of toys and that he's just using as weapons?
I mean, again, it's a street fight, so I guess you could be naughty. But again, this has already gone way out of left field. I'm in bizarre right now.
Shit, you just reminded me. I need to chill out before I end up on the naughty list.
You're already on the naughty list, dude. You were on the naughty list when you made the Mamacita graphic. You kidding?
That is true. That is true. You kidding me?
You were naughty out the womb.
Old wombs. Sorry.
Right now, the Anderson is taking control of Paul Walterhausen, trying to fight Brock and CW Anderson. Yes, folks, this is still somehow wrestling. Whoa!
Oh, he took a good bulldog. Good for Paul.
I mean, you got to do something in that ring, even under a street fight circumstance. And again, representing the Rough Horsemen, as I said earlier, with Brett Ryan Gosselin. Brett Ryan Gosselin, by the way, has had a lot of bad run-ins with Alex Kane. So you can tell how excited and happy he was that he was fired.
I'm going to be honest, man. I mean, there is one positive for Paul. At least he's got extra padding when they punch him.
Oh, gosh.
Probably doesn't hurt.
Well, he's also wearing a shirt, but still, I don't think a chair shot to the back. It still sucks.
Well, there's no padding at that arm, so that's not good.
Yeah, especially with that knee dropped on it. They're trying to hyperextend that arm, probably.
Ooh.
And that Christmas tin to the top of the head. Yes, I just said that out loud. Christmas tin to the top of the head.
Christmas tin to the top of the head.
That's because Paul ate all the cookies on the sheet.
Oh, man. And that's freaking brain Matthew Justice, but Paul finding back the guy that feuded with Matt Cardona, by the way, in GCW.
You know, I'm starting to regret promoting that we were going to watch the show. You're going to watch this back. It's
Can
like,
we go
how
back
dare
to
you make
video
fun of
games,
Paul?
please?
How dare you make fun of Paul? I'm like, we're not trying to.
We got
brother.
a soft
It's just,
chair, and we got a regular chair, and we got a sign up.
Hey.
Anything but
I
joy.
can do that because I'm fat myself. I can make fun of other fat people.
Same, and I can laugh at your
What the
jokes because
hell?
I am laughing at myself. Spot on
Anderson
the pine.
style, shades of the dad.
Double A himself approved by.
Why are you even getting rid of the chair? It's a New York street fight. You don't need to get rid of it.
Breaks it up.
Question for that. I have a question. So if Arn Anderson's his father, does that make CW Anderson the uncle?
I mean,
Like the illegitimate uncle, the honorary Anderson.
I mean, he is in his 50s, so I don't know how to answer that exactly, but still.
Dude,
right
he
now,
has not
the
aged at
Andersons
all.
in control of Matthew Justice. I don't know how to answer anything right now. What I've just heard.
It is crazy. I will say this much: like as they're doing a double brawl spot, like C.W. Anderson doesn't age a day. It's crazy.
Maybe he drinks from the same fountain as R-Truth.
Yeah, right.
Or Billy Gunn inside Russian leg sweep.
He did a Russian leg sweep. Oh my God! The Paul did.
I guess it's a New York leg sweep for all intents and
I
purposes.
mean headbutt. I'm not sure if that was a Kokeshi of sorts, but it took out CW and spear to Brock Anderson.
Damn. Does everybody really need to do a spear nowadays? Like, damn.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that do spears. It's an effective move.
I'm about to say. I mean, do you want to start?
It's like a headlock at this point.
Dude, let's be honest.
This. No move is sacred anymore in wrestling. No move is a one-shot kill. Not even in Joshi Pro Wrestling. And I got done watching a student of Michael Satomura kick the damn head off of the former Wonder Stardom champion. What the hell is that?
We got wood, ladies and gentlemen. Is that a door?
It's a door. We don't have three yet.
That is really a door without a knob in it. That is correct.
We have
this
a
guy
door.
needs to walk through a door.
And we have a table.
Well, I guess TNA is not the only one breaking doors down.
James, you missed it because you thought. now it won't have the same effect if I repeat it.
We got a bridge over troubled water with a table suspended between the ring and the barricade. And Matthew Justice right now with Brock Anderson. Dangerous intentions here while C.W. Anderson and Paul Walter Hausen are inside the ring with a door in the corner.
We had chairs. We got doors. Now we have tables.
What the hell is
doors
this?
and chairs.
And look at wait! What the hell? Matthew Justice. Oh man!
Ooh! Oh, that's not fun. Oh, that's not fun at all.
And Justice with punishment for himself by Brock Anderson got off that table bridge, and now, oh no!
This is why you are the illegitimate Anderson, CW. This is why you hit your
and
own.
Look at
Anderson
what he might do to him.
Oh, boo! He hit the corner of the door.
That was that was really shit, bro.
One,
Brock Anderson with
3.
the cover. He went face first. Exposed Trevor Anderson with the win.
Oh, that was.
Paul needs to go through the door of a Planet Fitness.
Well, that was rough to watch, and that was rough for me to hear. But the Andersons win for the Rough Horsemen. CW and Brock Anderson victorious tonight against Paul Walter Hausen and Matthew Justice in a New York City street fight.
I mean, to be honest, I am very, very, very happy they didn't lose because that would have been the end of the Rogue Horsemen.
I think our commentary was more entertaining than that match.
Dude,
I don't even know what the commentary was saying at this point. Well, it looks like it's made official, guys. It's time versus Kara Kings of Coliseum. Janai Kai of Contra Unit will defend the gold against Demi Exo. And if Demi Exo loses, she will lose her hair.
I'm scared of Janai Kai, man. And Janai Kai,
I'm scared of the picture alone.
You know, Janai Kai having, I'm just saying, she could have a tag team partner in, what's the former Xia Li.
And, of course, we're talking about Eric Bischoff right now, trying to turn MLW upside down. Gravity Gamble match made official. Mads Kruger, Akira, BRG, there you go. Matthew Justice and Trevor Lee will be fighting for MLW World Championship opportunity. 5 briefcases, only 1 title shot.
Well, there you go. Satoshi Kojima and Matt Riddle on top of that for the MLW World Championship at Kings of Coliseum, Saturday, January 11th. That is what is announced so far on the show.
And apparently it will be on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be for free or for members only because MLW, believe it or not, does have a membership subscription.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, let's Texas.
See if Matt Riddle actually wins it for the first time.
Here's Jinzo again.
Jinzo, yeah. Freaking Wednesday. Is this manager Joey Wheeler?
Do you remember that card? Now,
yes,
now
I
look
do.
it up, and now you'll see why I said that. He looks exactly like Jinzo.
Is his manager Joey Wheeler? Battle City. Hey, they're going to Battle City Riot, so it makes all
No
sense.
one's looking it up. Look, no one's looking it up.
The jury's still out. By the way, for those that don't know, you can also check out Janai Kai during her time in GCW and Bloodsport, called by these two yahoos, of course, trained by Santana Garrett out of Pro Wrestling 2.0 Training Center, known as the Kick Demon, for very good reason. Anyway, guys, let's try and regroup and actually establish some law and order here and talk about this main event match here for the MLW Tag Team Championships. They're trying to give us a video package here. Satoshi Kojima and, of course, his partner, Okumura, I can't speak. These guys have killed my brain. Cozy Max, they're called, former MLW Tag Team Champions, losing these titles, though, at Summer of the Beast to Contra Unit. Of course, I'm talking about Minoru Suzuki and Akano Kwan. But, of course, we've also seen Contra Unit try to take the MLW Heavyweight Championship from Satoshi Kojima. Both Kroger and Suzuki have had an opportunity to take the title, and they've been unable to take it.
So my question here is, weren't we supposed to have the 83 Weeks girls? What happened to that?
If that means events, I'm going to walk out here because no talk show similar to their bitch. I should ever be a
I
main
don't
event.
even care about that, to be honest.
I don't give a fuck about that. I
No,
do give a fuck about bread. And I also care about this former what? Oh, Jesus!
Oh,
The
geez.
hell?
Oh,
It's
shit.
Contra trying to sneak attack the MLW champion in the stairwell.
Does Cozy Max, like, do they have, like, every damn title? Does that group, like, or was that Contra in the group?
That was
yeah,
Contra.
That was Contra in the package.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
here comes Scorpion from Timu.
Oh, come on.
And the current MLW World Heavyweight Champion, 2th MLW Heavyweight Champion, representing Cozy Max. That's the name of their team. Yes, I kid you not. Satoshi
Get outta
Kojima.
Get out of here. Get in the ring.
The history with these two, though, guys, believe it or not, goes all the way back to 2004. And not since 2020 have these two been in the ring together. Formerly the bitter of enemies during All Japan Pro Wrestling. That's when they first engaged with one another. And of course, Satoshi Kojima, you can talk about all the accolades all day with this man. Multiple time IWGP Heavyweight Champion, former NWA Heavyweight Champion, former GHC Heavyweight Champion, now the 2-time MLW Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, he's a 5-time world champion.
They look like they got about 30 years of wrestling experience each.
Yep.
That's about right. Satoshi Kojima at 33 years. And, of course, his tag team partner at 57 years of age with 30 years. And here comes Contra Unit, our current MLW World Tag Team Champions, in the former King of Prank Praise and arguably the most dangerous man in pro wrestling still, Minoru Suzuki, and his partner representing Contra Unit, of course, as I was talking about earlier, Hikaru Kwan.
Yeah, and I think both of them have just as much experience, about 29 years of experience, I think, between the two of them. So this is a very old school matchup here. These
Japanese never retire.
I mean, to be fair, the youngest experience is actually Hikaru Kwan. He's only 30 years of age with 6 years in the game. But to your point, James, Minoru Suzuki is a 56-year legend with 36 years in the game and over 2,500 matches.
You got to imagine the former Double
And a bad barber.
And a bad barber. I mean, they all. I'm gonna be honest. They all have pretty shit hair, except.
I mean,
for
Minoru Suzuki lost his hair against Hiroki Goto at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Did you forget that, James?
No, I didn't. But I also noticed the freaking the fades in, and now here we go. Bell rings, run away. Oh, here we go. I have to be silent. So sorry.
Round
What I
one.
usually do.
Fight!
Ooh, nice kick. Nice TNA kick there by what's his name from Cozy Max?
Okumara.
Okumara.
I put the name in the banner so that you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I forgot that.
We're dealing with Okumara and Hikaru Kwan right now in the ring. Okumara, by the way, a former CMLL Trios champion, a legend out of CMLL. Uh-oh.
And now here we go. We got a little bit of a rivalry renewed.
Suzuki's going to mess with this guy hard.
This is why I'm here tonight.
Yes, Minoru Suzuki and Satoshi Kojima, two New Japan legends in their own right, man. They're
And
just
these
chopping the
guys-
shit out of each other.
Chop
These
City,
guys-
guys.
Yeah, these guys have literally been in wars all over the world, whether it's Pro Wrestling Noah, All Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and now MLW since 2006.
Now look at that. There's Ikuro Kwan trying to get in the fray here. Got immediately shoulder tackled by Kojima. I believe the last time we actually called a Kojima match was actually Forbidden Door 2023 against CM Punk in the Owen Hart tournament. That's the last time we actually called a match of his. Double back elbow strike.
Does Suzuki have a nerve issue? He was clamping his hand like.
Well, I mean, again, Minoru Suzuki would never show you pain and expects to literally take pain. So, I mean, whether or not the man's 100% or 50%, he still could kill you.
No man, once you're in the wrestling business, no man is ever 100% ever again.
Never
And
again.
yet this guy is
Especially
still
these guys.
wrestling and fighting everybody over the world while he's got a draping armbar to Okamura right now. Okamura,
Yeah,
by the way,
He cares about a 5 count.
Okamura, by the way, who literally is 57 years of age, 30 years in the game, trained by the great Kabuki.
Yeah, look at that! Look at that relief work on the hair, man. The Suzuki's literally got the best hair getup ever. Like everybody else, not so much.
You sure he wasn't trained by Hideo Hisashi?
And Minoru Suzuki, by the way, is literally a chosen commander for a contract unit, courtesy of Kruger.
Oh my
You
god!
don't know who that is, James? That's
I don't know.
Scorpion's real name.
Oh, there you go. Fair dues. Well, Scorpion Timu Okamura just got face first smashed.
Holy
into the
shit!
post.
Suzuki's literally ripping his nose. What are you doing, dude?
This is Suzuki, dude. This is Murder Grandpa, endorsed by the likes of Killer Kelly and so many others that love this sadistic bastard.
Including current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Walter, who used to be a part of the Contra unit, by the way.
How can you not love him though? Suzuki's the shit, man.
I mean, you're damn fucking right. I'll watch a Suzuki match and call it all day, every day.
What the hell
Nice
was that?
neckbreaker there, cover.
I thought he landed wrong and hurt himself.
Yeah, I
for a
almost
second.
thought he was going for like a neckbreaker, backbreaker, but I don't think it was executed. Again, inexperienced, 6 years. Executed poorly. Again,
Is he
Minoru
6 years?
Suzuki-
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's
well,
been
we
6
know
years,
who
right.
we know who makes up the other 29 years combined experience.
Again, Suzuki, 36 years experience, former GHC Heavyweight Champion, IWGP Intercontinental Champion, multiple-time
my
Never
God.
Champion, Red Pro British Heavyweight Champion.
Ow.
Ah, gosh, and evil drug manipulationist, leader, founder, creator of Suzuki-gun, R.I.P., Hasanidare, the Path of the Lonely Warrior.
You might
He don't
want
need those
to
fingers.
pause Walter for like 6 seconds.
No,
and
he's
then
fine.
you
I
should
was
go.
just delirious acting. I mean, literally right now, he's literally trying to suffocate
Okay.
him with his own arm.
Those fingers are hurting bad.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
You
I
can't
mean,
call a
what do you
taxi
expect?
outside of New York now.
I mean, again, what
Well, I
do you
mean,
expect?
you can if you get somebody else to dial the number for you.
A very dangerous situation when you're in the ring with the former King of Pancrase. Knife Edge Chop now. I believe that Ikuro is now legal.
There was a tag.
Oh,
Good
nice
decision
snap
by
there.
Kwan.
Ooh.
Look at the near leg off
Ooh.
that thrust kick, driving his
That
body
was-
forward. It's a 2 count.
That was
was
the fastest super kick I've ever seen. Sheesh.
That was great. Yeah, and he did a snap nail roll through. That was brilliant by Kwan.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
He's freaking
Now
crazy.
the legends are duking it out here. Okamura trying to stop. Well, you're not going to win a striking battle with Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, but, by the way, not for nothing. Oh, what a great neck breaker by I'm just gonna
Okamura!
Okamura.
Okumura. All right, cool.
James
He's a
does
great.
work match.
I've seen a couple of his matches with Kojima, so this dude is legit.
And the
There's-
chops are these, and the chops, machine gun chops. By Kojima
Suzuki doesn't give a damn, Noah.
Oh. There's a
Yeah.
stain on Suzuki's face. Stepping into it.
Yeah,
Trying to hurt
this is-
Suzuki.
Whew.
Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Suzuki wants
Suzuki-
more of it. He just wants more of it.
Noah, at this point, chopping Suzuki is like headbutting a Samoan.
Pretty much.
you don't do it.
Yeah.
Even if you're Kojima, who can machine gun chop you 45 plus times.
Murder, Grandpa. I agree.
Get to the
Contra
midsection.
unit. Hail Contra.
There's a reason why Contra literally enlisted this man.
Suzuki is laughing at this point, Noah.
Dude, Contra unit might be the most fucked fuckers and all the fuckers, bro. Like,
Matt Kai, Matt Kruger, Minoru Suzuki. You very well might be onto something there, James.
well, now we got Baba Thunder, the former Dabakato in the group.
Baba
Like, what
Thunder.
the hell? He might have a factor into this finish, by the way. I almost bet you.
I mean, we saw Contra try to attack the MLW heavyweight champion in the stairwell. I'm just saying.
Is that a cutter?
Nice,
and there's a cozy cutter.
Cozy cutter.
Everything with Kojima is cozy except for the offense, quite literally. Tag made. Just
super cozy.
As his tag partner, Hiroshi Tenzin. 10 cozy.
I need to get warm and cozy because it's freezing in here.
Yeah, seriously, I hate winter.
I like winter, you lightweights. Carl right now, trapped by... Oh!
Ooh, nice exploder.
I love being on here with you guys because I get the winter blues, and this just takes me out of it.
I love the Okamura exploder. That was great. Short-range exploder.
And Quan right now, stick Suzuki in.
Yes.
No, I think that question's for you. Oh, yes, earlier.
Debo Keto is in this group. Yes, JJ.
Cover on Okamura to retain, and Kojima breaks it up. Kojima
I don't even know what
double champion again.
Oh,
dude,
could be.
All this experience, all this age, and they're having a better pace match than half the roster can.
Yeah, to be honest. Oh, what a great lifting cutter.
Cutter by Okamura, and Suzuki breaks it up.
So they both have the cozy cutter. I love that. They both have an ace crusher, and they call it the cozy cutter.
No, getting cozy with it.
Yeah.
And once again, we got Kojima and Suzuki squaring off. Who's going to get the better of this exchange?
Well, it's definitely. I'm almost betting you it's probably going to be Minoru Suzuki.
I mean,
is he biting his thigh?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, no. Right now he's just grabbing the thigh. But you might be right there, James. I mean, with only 2 years of lifespan separating these two men and 3 years of experience, you still might be onto something here.
Holy shit! What a lariat by Kojima. That was ridiculous.
That was a JBL style lariat.
Yeah, it was. That was a Stan Hansen-like lariat, and he's had some wars with Stan Hansen in the past, by the way.
He was trained by Stan Hansen. Why do you think his finisher is the lariat?
Yep. Makes all the sense in the world now.
Cozy cutter off the top rope.
Oh, shit. Cozy cutter for the middle rope.
Cover by Okamura. We got new tag champions.
What?
Bischoff booked new champions?
I told you controversy would happen.
Kojima, Cozy Max are once again.
Are they throwing bread? Why are they throwing bread in the ring? What is the significance of throwing bread in the ring?
Because he loves bread.
Okay.
He loves bread?
Kojima and Okamura, once again, MLW Tag Team Champions, as Major League Wrestling goes off the air. For Walter Chris and James.
Wait. Or is it because Contra's title reign is toast?
I don't know what's happening here. I thought we went off the air, and I think Suzuki. I don't know what's happening here.
That was a camera cut. That's bad editing.
Why is he eating so much bread?
Because he loves bread.
Dude, it's on a dirty-ass wrestling
He doesn't give a shit.
He's doing, dude, in Australia, they drink beer out of people's shoes. So, bread off the mat, I don't mind.
I've never seen this.
Hey, he's Pac-Man, and these are pellets. Look.
Well, this has been Major League Wrestling Air Business One Shot. This might be the one shot we call this company because I don't know what the fuck's happening tonight.
Is he pulling his tights? What is he doing?
Why are you? What the fuck is wrong with you, Satoshi?
Because he's eating carbs. He loosened his tights because he knows he's about to gain weight.
Dude, Okamura's doing it too.
There's a reason why they're tag partners. Like I said, respect amongst these two legends.
What the fuck did I? Why are you stuffing bread down your trunks?
I don't know.
What the?
Well, again, folks, this has been Major League Wrestling Air Business One Shot, and Walter and James got messed the fucked up mentally. We'll see you next time here. Oh
my god!
It's bread for the wiener.
What the hell is Eric Bischoff doing?
I don't know.
He said, "See you soon. Bye."
Oh no. This was not
So
just a
who?
one-off, clearly.
No, it
Can you
wasn't.
look at the arena and say, "See you soon"?
Well, I'm sure we'll see him soon again. I don't know if we'll see you guys again soon for MLW. If we do choose to do this again, it probably will be January 11th against the best wishes of those with sanity. As again, it will be Matt Riddle versus Shoji Kojima for the MLW World Heavyweight Championship. We also have a first ever Gravity Gamble. 5 participants, 5 cases, 1 World Championship opportunity, and of course, Janai Kai would defend the Featherweight Championship on behalf of Contra Unit against the Demi XL, where it's hair versus top. This and so much more. Kings of the Coliseum, Saturday, July 11th, if we choose to do it, courtesy of MLW. This has been Major League Wrestling. This has been another production for Cinema Studios. This has been an absolute night of fuckery, verbally. My head hurts.
Yeah.
I need to go rest my mentality. For Walter Cruz and James Gebert, I'm Noah Foster, and I'm literally going to bed. Goodbye and good
I'll end this while Noah goes bye-bye. What in the fuck did we just witness with that whole bullshit?
I don't know, but
I've never seen. I understand that that's probably been a thing for a while, but I've never seen fucking peace.
Wait, Noah, come back. The Renegade, who's been JJ Williams is here. Who they said Renegade about how many times today?
Yeah, apparently that's the MLW fan base. They're the Renegades, JJ.
Fuck!
Who did that, James? Did you not read the private
that was
chat? You
Noah.
just did that.
Yeah, I said don't bring me in yet, but it's fine.
Fair enough. I'll let you do your thing.
Where'd Noah go?
He left. He said he was going.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, yeah. Honestly, what did you see the show, JJ?
He probably missed a half hour of game.
I just watched your guys' call for like the last 2.5 matches from Dijak Riddle on.
Well, it's safe to say that the match of the night was Dijak and Riddle. It's not. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I like Eric Bischoff.
Mystico was a great match too, though.
And Mystico was a great match, but those two were the matches of the night. That's not saying much. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm a bit taken aback by.
We can discuss this more when we get off the air. That's why I said don't bring me in yet.
Yeah.
Air news. Okay. Well, what did you think before we go off the air here? Because we're gonna run the trailer after we get your thoughts quick. Or did you? Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't watch the show. I'm retarded.
He just literally said that. Dude.
Have you been sampling some of the Cal Fire Farm products?
No. I feel like I did after watching that show. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here, we're gonna hit the watch along trailer. This is what you can expect, and we will be going off the air right after these words.
And now for a taste of things to come.